After reuniting the barbarian tribes to the north, you all took in a night of somber celebration, having averted the annihilation of the Uthgardian people. However, Fenrir is filled with giant melancholy. You guys will tell me how you spent the rest of your night, as soon the sun will be setting, and having seen a vision of Selune weeping upon the city of Neverwinter, her tears forming shooting stars that fell upon the city, Jurah feels drawn to Neverwinter with a desire to recover not only the shards, but perhaps her memory. Fresh horses await the party after breakfast is drank. But we're going to start in a wonderful little place that was created by our wizard Percy, this magical mansion.
So, at the end of the night, Percival and whoever joins him will enter into Percival's mansion. A door appears seemingly out of nowhere, conjured by Percival, and as he beckons you inside, a mansion sprawls out before you. As you enter, a grand foyer is adorned with intricate tapestries depicting mystical landscapes, and the air is filled with the soothing aroma of parchment and warm vanilla. The walls are lined with towering bookshelves, their shelves crammed with leather-bound tomes, spellbooks, and magical scrolls. A staircase leads up to more doors. An ethereal copy of Percival appears in a puff of smoke by the door. "Welcome back, Percival." Another appears at the top of the stairs. "Lovely to see you, Percival." Another, wearing a little chef's hat, opens a door to a kitchen and says, "Dinner's almost ready, Percival." And Percival says, "Welcome to my mansion."
Who has joined him in the mansion? All right, so we got Eru and we got Jurah in the mansion. So you guys want to participate in the mansion?
Lisa, I gotta say, as you heard, dinner's almost ready. My copies have been hard at work. So let me show you to the dining room. He leads you, and the wizard's dining room is an enchanting space where magical elegance meets the comforts of home. A long, polished wooden table takes center stage, adorned with intricately carved runes that seem to shimmer softly. The high-backed chairs are upholstered in rich, deep colors, creating an atmosphere of regal sophistication. Each place setting is meticulously arranged with delicate crystal goblets and gleaming silverware. The chairs pull themselves out and push themselves in as guests approach. "Isn't this much better than those stinky little tents that Fenrir's staying in tonight?"
I'd say so. Have you had this in your back pocket the whole time?
"Oh no, I just recently learned how to do this."
Wow.
Very impressive.
Above the table, a chandelier crafted from brightly colored gemstones that have been enchanted to emit light casts a bright glow across the room. And I've got rooms for all of you as well. We can sleep here whenever we want. No more paying for, inns or anything like that. No more sleeping in the dirt. Several copies of Percival come in and lay food out on the table. A feast that could feed 100 is laid out before you.
Is the food real or is it conjured?
It's all real.
Ooh. Do you have any pickled fish?
I think Percival could probably come up with something like that. Percival, in a puff of smoke, the Percival with the chef hat appears, and he goes, "Yes, Percival." And he goes, he said something about pickled fish. And he goes, "I'll check the kitchen, Percival."
Oh, I hope so. Anything pickled, really.
And he comes back with your pickled fish. Luckily we had some on hand.
It's a dog that looks like
And we have
Percival.
little dogs in here, too.
Dog that looks like
Little space.
boogies.
Dog body with Percival face.
And he, after dinner, I assume you all, eat, and the food is scrumptious as if magically enchanted. And as you walk throughout the mansion, the walls seem to pulse with a gentle magic, responding to Percival's presence. The magical abode is not just a residence, it's a living, breathing extension of the wizard's personality. You go into the upstairs hallways, and there are many doors. And Percival will walk up to one, and he'll say, "Jurah, this will be your room." And he opens it, and it's completely barren on the inside. There's nothing in it. Were you expecting something a little better?
Well, look at the rest of this house here, then you can put me in here.
He's going to close the door, and then he's going to ask you to open it.
Ah. Let's open it up.
And exactly the kind of bedroom that you would want appears before you.
She opens it up and it's almost like she's back on the ship.
Right, yep.
I can hear the ocean.
Yeah.
Outside the window,
Yep.
you see waves
Yep.
as magically enchanted.
And all my bed
appear.
is just a little rack. It's just sitting quiet, very, very peaceful. Nothing to it. Not materialistic.
Would you like to open up a room?
Yes, I would love to.
Pick a door.
How about this one?
As you grab the door, your name appears magically etched into it, and as you open, you see...
For Iru, it would be like... it would be a cave, obviously, but instead of it just being like dank and just really moist, a bed of moss that seems like perfectly sculpted to hold a body comfortably, and little mushrooms like lichen around the ceiling that sort of emit soft light so you can see, but it's not overwhelming, and just anything you would imagine in the Underdark that's not dangerous. Just kind of shaped like stone.
It looks like my
End
bedroom
table.
in middle school.
Yeah.
Black lights, mushrooms.
Yeah, but it doesn't stink. It doesn't have the mustiness of mushrooms that you normally
Right.
would. Just kind of stone furniture that seems sculpted, I guess.
Percival's going to stick his head in and he's going to say, not exactly what I would have gone with, but, I mean, nice choices overall.
Thank you. This is truly amazing. I can't
Percy's
thank
got
you
his
enough.
perks.
Alright, well, I'm going to go off to bed now. Feel free to walk around the manor if you want.
I wouldn't mind exploring. Well, I only need 4 hours, so I'm gonna see if I can find the public library.
The public library?
Yeah, not your private library.
Well, let's see here.
There's Percy guards at the door of the
Yeah.
You're not allowed in.
Nobody's allowed in here. This is where Percival does his reading.
And they made them twice as big, so they're giant Percys.
Well, the thing is, as you explore further throughout the manor, hidden nooks reveal themselves as you go around, each with its own theme and purpose. You find a celestial observatory with a telescope for stargazing, a cozy study with a window overlooking a garden of enchanted plants, a bedroom with a celestial canopy that seems to reflect the night sky. And throughout the mansion there's just books all over the place. There's bookshelves like in every wall pretty much. And you can go through and find whatever you'd like. And that's where Percival lives. And he's invited everybody to live there with him.
God, I don't want to see what Fenrir's room looks like.
Little lamp
It
in the
just
corner.
redirects him back outside.
The door to Fenrir's room happens to also be the door out.
Yeah.
He's been sleeping in a tent thinking it's a magical...
Wow! What a great setup! It's just like the camp.
It's like everywhere we go to visit. This is crazy.
I put the dog outside to sleep.
There's snow in my bedroom just like there is outside.
It's just the same.
There's that dead giant we slayed the other day. I goes laying his dead corpse.
He got my collectibles.
Just cut it open to snuggle inside.
Oh, yeah, still
he doesn't-
bad on the
He
outside.
doesn't think anything of it. He just thinks it was made perfect for him.
One day.
Yeah, it is great.
Maybe the end of this session.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go catch up with Fenrir, speaking of which, and he's hanging out with Sky and Nightblaze. She's the leader of the Grey Wolf tribe, and now Fenrir is kind of like the de facto leader now. They've all kind of voted him leader of the tribe, so we'll pick up there if you want to.
I want you to carry my sword back to the spine of the world. Let it be a symbol of leadership henceforth.
Of course. This can be done. What are your plans?
I have business to attend to before Shar and her armies come for us. On that day, I will return to our lands and call upon you and our people. I have a few things I'd like for you to do for me.
Okay.
Treat my mother as if she were your own, and take her into your protection.
Are you sure you do not want to just come back and lead the tribes? You don't need to be with the civilized folk anymore.
There was a time where I would have been tempted to come with you and fulfill that destiny. But Uthgard has not led me on that path. Not yet. There are things that I must accomplish first. And my heart is filled with mirth for my father being destroyed. I would like for you to please comfort my mother and tell her what I did, and give her this. And he gives her, use Sabo's head. Lay it at her feet, and tell her that I promise that when I can, I will come to her.
We will make this, and we will honor your father.
I thank you deeply. And please, I hope that you will not discuss with anyone all those things I told you about Helena. I appreciate your advice.
I'm glad I could give you a girl's perspective.
Thank you, yes. It's just that she's so hard to understand all the time. Like, why does she have to go focus on work all the time? There's never any time for us.
Well, it's it's a modern world, and
I really appreciate it. I better go find my friends now, and you've got a lot of work to do. I would also like to send with you some gold.
oh,
I need you to buy steel to arm 3,000 men.
oh,
This is enough gold for you to buy 2 pounds for 3,000 soldiers. And you need to forge steel, because we must have better weapons than the ones that we possess now when the night armies come. And he's going to give her 3,000 gold. Which I looked up the price for metals. That is enough to buy 2 pounds of steel per 3,000 soldiers. And then they'll have to forge their swords.
Wait, 2 pounds of steel per sword?
Mm-hmm. Or weapon, or whatever they want to do with it. But that's 2 pounds of steel to make weapons with for per person.
Dang.
And I'll say in a minute. Well, I'm going to delete my gold here real quick so I keep forgetting.
Delete it!
Yep,
Get rid of it!
Yep.
And it's gone.
And just like that.
That long-term investment.
6,500. There's a little extra there too I want you to use. It will not be for our tribe, for we cannot handle silver. But for the other barbarian leaders, perhaps they can purchase silver and arm their weapons as such for her forces when they come. They have an aversion to such things.
I will sanction the Worm tribe to do it, as you have great respect for their leader.
Their leader has great respect for me. I defeated him in battle,
He also took your mother in and protected her.
which I am grateful for, but I would much rather her be under your protection.
As you say.
I will go and find my friends now. They've probably been missing me all night.
And yeah, it's morning, and you guys can eat up and all that good stuff, and horses await y'all, so it's up to y'all how you want to proceed.
Are you guys outside the mansion when I come up?
Yeah, I would say, we exit the mansion, and as we do, the door shrinks down and into nothing. And just as the portal is about to close, one of the Percys will appear at the at the door and go, "See you soon, Pattersival!"
Greetings, my friends. My head is pounding a little bit. It's been a long time since I drank pure cud from the north of my people. My head's pounding a little harder than I think, though. I think I saw a second Percival just now.
That's a lot more than it could come from. Been Fenrir, how have we missed you?
I knew it.
I thought you were at dinner with us.
No, I was over there in the tent with my friends, bidding farewell to my people and taking care of a few affairs.
You've already had affairs. You haven't even been in a tribe one day.
Shh, don't spread those kinds of rumors.
Fenrir, what the hell Helena say? She might enjoy that.
Nothing happened. We're just friends.
Ooh.
She might be into that, though.
I haven't asked her. She doesn't talk much. She doesn't talk at all.
She seems to stab first, talk never.
That's right. And he scratches the scar on his chest.
Or that. Here, have some pickled fish and just shoves it in your mouth.
Oh.
Can he take the food outside?
He cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say,
can't
what
take
happens
food with
in
you.
the house stays
Stays
in the
in
house.
the-
Why are you shoving your fingers in my mouth?
It's a way to comfort you.
Is that something you
baby
He pats your cheek, it'll be okay.
Is that a drow thing?
Sure, it is now.
All right.
Don't try it on other drows.
It might not go so well.
I'm gonna actually look in my bag for some provisions.
Well, I rolled my weather dice, and it's a beautiful 80 degrees, no wind. It's a beautiful day. It's
Disgusting.
spring. It's fall almost, so the weather's really good for a fall kind of day.
All right. Someone said shopping.
Well, yes, the barbarian tribe is giving you guys some nice, sturdy horses that they would allow you to take if you would like to leave the camp, unless there's anything else you want to do at the camp.
I'm just going to say goodbye to all the members of the leaders, and that's it. We don't have to act it out or anything. Fenrir will make sure that everyone sees him ride away on his horse, and he'll hold his fist up, that sort of thing, kind of rouse him.
Well, then you guys are riding your horse. It takes about a day's journey to get to the city. Some good music there. Not quite what I want. Welcome to Neverwinter, the jewel of the north, known for its unusually warm climate and ice-free harbors in the winter. It's amazing to think that only 50 years ago, Mount Hotnow erupted and tore a chasm into the city, destroying most of it. Through the efforts of the Lord Protector Neverember, the chasm was magically sealed and the city rebuilt. The City Watch, known as the Winter Shield Watchmen, a group of locals and sometimes mercenaries, patrol the city beyond the walls, while the Neverwinter Guard patrol the streets. Those white cobblestone streets lit by multicolored gas lamps, precision water clocks. The walkways are lined with the city's well-known craftsfolk and gardeners, for Neverwinter is also known as the City of Skilled Hands. It's going through a rebuilding phase. By part of the city, the Protector's Enclave is pristine. Black Lake District's pretty good. Actually, they've gone about cleaning up the Black Lake from all the soot and everything. It is now called the Blue Lake. The River District, still a lot of shadiness and stuff going on down there. And then there is the walled-off portion, which is the Beggar's Den area. And that place is still open, unfortunately. And it is... it's called the Beggar's Nest. And the land's kind of free and cheap. People can go there and pick stuff up. There really is no guards or anything there, but a lot of multicultural people are coming there from all across Faerun because they can get free land. And if they can build a house, they get a house. The chasm has been filled in with water and magically sealed, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But as you guys are riding your horses closer to Neverwinter, you notice the land's greener. Even though it's fall and the leaves are falling, it seems like summer when you get there. You see, orchards, you see apples, you see fields of wheat and stuff, and it's beautiful. It's like you're going into summer as you get closer to Neverwinter. And that's because the volcano has heated up underneath the city, keeping it always warm. The water never ices over. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, but it's still going through reconstruction. So it's one of those things where they advertise the good part of Neverwinter, and they don't show you the slums. and you guys enter into the Protector's Enclave, which is the biggest part of this city, and we will pick up there.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
What?
You guys are in.
Do you know why I
Protector's
love
Enclave.
this city? Because it's never winter.
You don't say.
I hate the snow.
Well,
either.
I thought you kind of liked it when we were up north.
No. See, with you, the snow's about up to your ankles, maybe your shins. With me, it's up to my waist.
Well, you made so many snowmen when we were there. Oh wait, that was you.
That was me.
You guys notice that as you go into town, there's a very giant market area, which is the Seven Suns Coaster Market. It's like this huge market with tents and carts and shops. It is probably one of the biggest markets you guys have ever come from. Yes, you guys did do some shopping in Waterdeep, but it seems like because this is a hotbed of all the people for Faerun, you see all this stuff. You smell food and stuff that you've not smelled anywhere. It's blowing your mind.
The different cultures and stuff.
Yes. Just walking down the street, you see a food stand from Zakhara. It's way into the utter east. Like you've never even thought about going there. You might not even know it, but you can smell these spices that they have. It's almost like a Middle Eastern like smell that you would get. And you guys are just walking around there.
Does it look like there's anybody from Chult?
I'm sure there's Cholt people in there. I'm sure you.
I'm getting some gumbo.
Okay, we'll go with that. But just kind of, I can give you guys a rundown, or if you want to just go right to the shopping mart, because there's also the Driftwood Tavern.
I don't know. I'm kind of thirsty.
There's a Grand Emporium. There's the Hall of Justice. You can kind of see that building in the background. The Mayakong's Minicoins Bank. I'm sorry, the Minicoins Bank is kind of it's got a lot of statues and stuff. It looks like a bank, you would think. And farther off in the east, or it's the west, almost by the water. You see the Moonstone Mask, which is it's floating above. It's these earth motes that when the spell plague occurred, it ripped it from the earth and it hovers about 100 feet above the earth. And you see a bunch of these little earth motes that just float around the city. It's something you've never seen, just these floating little tiny rock structures. But this one happens to be a tavern. There's also a sage shop and all kinds of other little stuff as you guys walk around. But you're in the biggest part of town, and you're more than welcome to go about as you see fit. If you want to go to the food stand and get something to eat.
I smelled something very familiar from my time in Chult. Oh, it's a wonderful stew that they make. I must have some of it if it's here. Can you smell it? Anyone? Oh,
Spices. That smells.
As you guys
delectable.
walk to it, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
As you guys walk to it, you kind of walk past this little hole-in-the-wall tavern, and you can hear music, and you don't recognize it's from Cormyr, but Fenrir and Eru remember hearing Jasher would hum it a lot. It's a song that he would hum because he's from Cormyr.
that's that old tune. It's very familiar to me.
He'd hum it while he'd sharpen his blade.
What's it sound like? Put you on the spot, motherfucker.
It was very lighthearted, almost like a lullaby he was singing to the sword. Almost like he was singing it to like a baby or something. And you would always think, he sure does love that sword. It was bittersweet. It's almost as if he was sad when he would sing. It's the only time you ever kind of got any emotion out of him.
You must have a bone put inside that sword's alloy. It's a loved one.
That is strange. I always thought that it was just something that was his, you know? That's very profound.
I want whatever that spicy smelling goodness is. Where is it?
All right, so you go up to this food stand, and it's got all the bright colors, a lot of silks and stuff like that. You can smell, but there's a pot boiling, and there's all kinds of stuff just floating around in that pot, and there's a lot of rice and like these giant leaves and stuff that they wrap it in and all that.
Oh my goodness, I've got to get me some of that there.
Yeah, man, what love?
Oh, I'm so
Stop looking and drooling over my sauce. You want some or do you not?
I most certainly do. Please, forthwith. A whole jug of it.
It's a big woman with big hands, bigger than Fenrir.
Oh, wow.
Grabs the cup and gives it to you, and it's like this tiny little bowl. There you go. Keep it going. Anyone else?
I will.
That's more
One of everything.
Okay, Ben. It's good.
I had a large plate of holographic meatloaf for breakfast, so I'm good.
No, have some. She pushes it right into your hands.
Oh, it can even pay.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to want to at least collect, I would say, at least a couple copper.
Yeah, we'll give her some coppers.
One copper.
Oh god, you're gonna make me split up my gold.
What does Percy do with this cup that's forced into his hand?
Percival will politely sip it.
What'd you think?
It's very spicy.
It's very spicy.
Here, have more. Then she puts like this hot sauce
All
on
right.
it.
No.
Give me a constitution.
Constitution
roll.
save.
Ah, it warms your spirit, doesn't it? Mm. I think I got a bit of lizard in mine.
15.
I said at 15. You handle like a pro.
I've been having the Percy's put some hot sauce on it.
You've been building up an immunity to it, eh?
They like to try. See, me, I usually just like
Let's
bare
write it down,
bones.
We'll figure out later.
You know, nothing too spicy,
Maybe I'll
nothing
keep
too
track.
crazy. But the Percy's, they
There we
love
go.
to experiment with all kinds of new foods. Like, every day I go in, I'm like, oh, just the usual's fine. But they're like, no, try this. We're stuck in this mansion all the time.
I was going to say, as long as I've known you, the only thing you ever eat is boiled chicken and instant noodles.
Right, I think they've got a lot of cookbooks on hand and just too much free time.
So, he's getting everything off the menu. Anything else on the menu? And Jurah probably visited Cholden one time, maybe. Maybe they went down there and they delivered some stuff for spices and whatnot. Maybe she knows the food of that area.
I'll be
There's
right
also a conch soup you have. And then she grabs some. Here you go,
back. I would
Fenrir.
love to try that. What is a conch?
It's a massive shell. They live in it, and it's gooey, but good.
I love it.
Very good. Very good.
Fender starts eating the shell.
Oh, no.
Running down my cheeks.
She eats the whole shell.
How many dishes do you think Eru got? Because let's figure out.
I got
who's
one of
copper.
everything.
I just paid out 5
How
coppers.
about just 1 gold?
All right, 1 gold.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you, loves.
Thank you.
Mama Larry, thanks you. Come again.
And you guys continue down the street. Eru's he's trying to eat the bread, dip it in the
holding
thing,
it all.
and his eyes bulge as he sees Percy's pet palace.
Percy's pet palace.
I'm sorry, Perry's
Perry.
pet palace.
Perry, I was like,
Perry's
what?
pet palace.
I said, I have a pet palace.
It's right here.
I would be surprised.
Guys,
It's right here.
It's a pet store. I can finally get a pet. Hold on. You see Eru like eating the most disgracefully you've ever seen as he scarfs it down so he can.
Sucking the bowl. It's actually really good food, you know. Some of that street food's the best.
Street food's always the best.
And so reasonably
Let me
priced.
get a picture of that.
1 gold for a whole banquet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He was gonna like run ahead and burst through the door. Finally!
You burst through the
Do you
door.
have a bat?
You burst through the door, and
Yes.
this
It's startling
large
animals.
boar of a humanoid boar standing there, and he says, "Hello there. Welcome to Perry's Pet Store. I'm so happy you came in today. I've got a lot of little beautiful creatures that are looking for a nice home and to a nice owner. What are you looking for today?
Bat.
Bet? I just so happen to have all kinds of bets."
What kind? Show me,
Well,
please.
you look
please.
around. You look around this store, and he's got little animals in cages, and they're all fluttering around. There's some in little jars of water and things. You see, indeed a couple of different looking bats. There's rats. There's like a black cat. There's a big fat toad. There's a lizard walking around in one of the cages. There's a big old tarantula spider. There's a turtle. There's a duck. There's a wee monkey screeching. There's a little owl in a cage, a parrot, a little dog. It's a Jack Russell, wagging its tail very fast. A rooster, a little green snake, and a rabbit, and a little goldfish floating around in a bowl. These are the normal pets that everyone can buy. I got the exotics in big.
What do you got? What are the exotics?
Well, you got to have a special license in order to buy an exotic animal, but I'll show them to you. And he takes you behind the curtain.
Where's that
This
parchment?
is a baby slime, and it's a jar of green goo. Okay. And then you see over there's another fat toad, but this one looks scary. It's got like red stripes and fins coming off of it. And he says, it's a dragon toad. And then there's this strange looking bat that looks like it has a crystal for a body. And he goes, it's a crystal bit, all the way from the land of Chult. And then you see there's a little green cat walking around there. It looks like a little mini tiger with yellow stripes. And then there's a little blue looking, looks like a monster with horns, but he's about the size of a softball. And he goes, it's a pocket monster. And then you see an orange colored bat. And then you see he goes, let me show you this. And he takes a little like rag off of this glass case, and in it is a very small 2-inch tall horse.
How in all of creation did you get a horse that small?
I'm pretty sure that it's a mistake a wizard made. Very rare. Anyway, mate, do any of these animals look like something that you want to take home today?
Blue bat.
All right. Just the regular bat, or do you want to take the, or you want to try
Crystal
the?
I
bat.
want the crystal.
You want the crystal bat?
Tell me more about this crystal bat.
Well, you'd have to apply for a special license to own him, because he's, he's very rare. It's 1,000 gold for the license. I'd have to have it written up for you.
Oh, I have one right here. Forgery. Right, like just staring at him, not even like.
Oh, you gotta roll a
What if he just gives you
deception check.
How does that work?
just give you two, just double
then,
it? Ask him to double it.
No, I wanna do it this way. I wanna like bold face, look him in the eyes. I forge it. What do I have to lose?
You said the
Well, now you gotta
difficulty.
roll with disadvantage if he's watching you do it. He's not crazy.
Oh,
He sounds like a proper young man.
forgery
Big
skill.
boar's just standing there watching you forge a
So if I have
license.
proficiency, do I have advantage?
Well, no, he sees you right.
So it's
now
regular roll.
disadvantage. We're gonna see how
Cool.
stupid he is.
Cool.
Well, you would roll 2.
Originally, yeah. If I was being sneaky about it.
Yeah, but you're gonna roll with disadvantage. You gotta roll twice now.
Did you had advantage originally?
Yeah,
What did you have advantage for?
Oh,
Forger's kit.
oh,
That doesn't
okay.
give you advantage. That makes you add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. So proficient. God, where's
Your proficiency bonus is most likely 5, right?
I think so.
At this level.
Yes.
But,
So roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, sorry. You should have snuck around. Just say, Percy, talk to him for a little bit. Negotiate the price.
Well, it's too bad.
Oh.
I wish I was. I got a 20 and 13, so
I'm gonna roll
18.
for Chad.
Okay.
You rolled a 16. So you had a 20 and
Well,
18.
the lower roll was 13 plus proficiency.
So he
bonus
kind of
of
sees
5,
what you're
18.
doing there.
Is it? But does he pass?
No,
Oh.
he passed. He had,
Oh, okay.
Does he say he had a 13 what? Plus?
Plus 5, so 18.
Well,
I'll
yeah.
s- I'll
I guess
see.
I guess he does pass it because I rolled 16.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see what you got going on there.
There you go. Here's my license.
Oh. Well, I'll be darned. Looks like you are a licensed animal holder. I'm so glad to finally meet someone who has an affinity for exotic animals just like me.
Of course.
I would be happy to sell you this little crystal bit. And you get to name him yourself. And there'll be 100 gold. And he'll give you the cage with the bat in it.
But you make sure to be a proper student caretaker. You got to buy him some food and stuff like that. You
yeah.
want to get all the supplies for him.
Yes. It comes with 20 berries. These berries, if you feed them to him, it will help you to acclimate him to like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All my animals come with 20 of them. And I also have a collection of accessories for pets over here. Collars and leashes and cages and toys. I have medicine, I have bowls, and I have little animal outfits for all my pets.
Oh, that's adorable. I can't say
And I've got food, of course.
Right. Okay, so the berries are just for creating an affinity with them, or is it a
I would give them at least 2 a day.
2 a day? Okay, so that's
I
more
sell
like
more of
treats.
those berries. It's 10 of them for 8 gold.
You would use those with animal handling checks to try to train the bat to get it to
Not
respond
fly
to you
away.
better.
Right.
So right now it's just a wild bat.
Just a wild bat. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so put me down for... What do you say the bonding process usually takes?
That's why I give out 20 berries. That's usually about how long it takes.
Alright.
2 per day. So that's 10 days, and then it will start to gain an affinity for you.
20 bonding berries. Okay. What kind of cages do you have? I know he's a little guy, but I don't want him to be cramped in.
He has several different little cages for you to buy. They're 20 gold a piece. You can pick one out, whichever size you'd like to have for him.
Yeah, describe what you want it to look like. You know.
Let's see here. 20 bonding berries. Let's see. I like the looks of that gilded one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I like that one.
He'll pull it down for you, hand it to you.
Nice room for him to stretch out his wings. As he
No,
swings.
Patsy, we don't need a license. He's already got one, and this little creepy, like blue gnome who come out with his thing to make out licenses for people and go, done. And he'll go back into the dark. There he is.
Oh. It looks like a little bungle.
That doesn't stop any of you guys from getting a license if you'd like.
Yeah, you guys can interact with him.
Parcel the Clown Paxton has out his notebook,
Uh-huh.
and he's making sketches of the exotic animals, like in his book, trying to take in the details. And he's gonna go, "You're telling me these don't even come trained? I can cast Find Familiar at any time and get one. It looks exactly like this, does whatever I tell it."
I don't appreciate that Find Familiar spell. Those creatures aren't even real. These are living, breathing creatures that need a home. They need love.
Parcival is going to shut his little notebook and bind it up, and he's going to hold it in front of his face so that the guy can't see his mouth moving. He's going to go, "Let's go, these animal salesmen are rip-offs. First level spell, you can get whenever you want."
Meanwhile, Fenrir's looking at it like it's a restaurant.
He'll go, "How much is the duck?"
Licking his lips.
I don't know that I trust you. Your lot was outside the city just a little while ago and ate half the chickens that were running around in the fields. Well, whatever, man. I'll go outside then and wait. He'll leave.
What kind
Jurah.
of
I'm sorry, go ahead.
what kind of food does he need?
I got all kinds of food for all of my animals. I would imagine that thing eats bugs. So
Bugs.
it's 1 pound of bugs for 5 gold.
1 pound of bugs for 5.
So I got you down for 120 gold right now, okay?
Okay.
125, I'm sorry, 125 gold.
Let's see here. I can scavenge for bugs too later on, but definitely need to start off.
Please spend some money, please. We're
What?
for shopping. You're not going to steal everything. You're going to spend some goddamn money.
Well, as he's talking, Jurah's in the corner. The green tiger cat has taken a liking to her.
Okay.
And because she speaks to animals. She's sitting there speaking to the animal or the cat, and they're going
You
back and
cast
forth.
speech with animals?
So I cast it.
You want to speak to the cat?
And then hello, little fella. How are you?
Hi. Hello. I'm a predator. I'm a vicious murderer, and I've been looking at that duck all day. Please buy me so that I can rip its throat out.
Well, how about you just go on adventures with me and come with me? And you have plenty of ducks on the way.
Will I be able to murder ducks?
Ducks all the way?
Will I be able to murder mice and rats?
I'm sure Percy has plenty of that in his
I
castle.
will slay every rodent that we come across if you take me.
Well, we need to work on that. Maybe just when I give you one.
I'm a vicious killer, and I can't be contained.
And then all of a sudden she starts
Searching his ears.
Well, yes. Yes, that's nice. No! That's enough!
Animal handling check.
That was exactly the right amount of petting, and then I had enough.
You make me laugh.
Red's like more money, less roleplay.
Oh no, I like the role play. I just want to Where would you keep a cat like that? It's not like you can put it in your pocket or anything.
No, a
Well,
leash. She sells leashes.
I do have leashes. I have cages. And the berries, after 10 days, the cat will have an affinity for you.
And then
follow you
also,
around.
is it possible to leave it in Percy's castle?
I don't
Certain
think
times?
that
No?
I can keep living things in it. I'll have
No?
to look that up.
You would have to have a cage or a leash, and you'd have to train it.
How are you going to carry around a cage for a cat?
You can attach it to your horse.
I rolled a 15. Or 15 with my
If we get to keep the
animal
horses.
handling.
Well, the cat can just run off and then meet up back with
I'm
us
going to train
later.
it to where he can
Oh, it'll
run off. I got
a
with,
lot of responsibility, Jurah. You're going to have to feed it and play with it and train it and clean up after it.
Clean up after.
He's outside. He doesn't have to have a
Litter box.
litter box.
We don't have to clean up after Fenrir.
I mean, that's big of a mess.
Yeah, everybody will have to train their animals.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You told me to do a roll for animal handling.
Well, you were
Okay.
going to pet it, but he went off for roleplay, so
Okay.
I'll leave it.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
fine.
I did.
It's fine.
It was just the right
No,
amount
it's
of
fine.
petting, like cats usually do, and then I'm like, hurry enough.
And Jurah looks up. She's got like cat scratches all over her face. I talked to it. He's fine.
He's an exotic kid. You'd have to buy a license for him if you're going to have him.
How much is he?
He's 100 gold, and it's $1,000 if you don't have a license to handle such an animal. 1,000 gold. I mean, I can have little Petsy come out and fill out the application for you.
Is he distracted?
That's fine.
You want
gives-
to
she
buy
gives
a
her-
cat?
She gives her gold, so you said it'll be 1,100 plus the food. You
I
said?
shall work on the paperwork. First name,
Oh Lord, Jurah.
Jurah. Last name,
Oh, hold on, my last name.
Sindarin.
Sindarin. Sindarin.
Sindarin.
Sidarin. Ragnar.
Sindarin. Ranga. Very good. Date of birth. Okay, anyway.
How much is she spending?
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
Plus
And,
100.
And then plus food.
what kind of food is she
I
getting?
need food.
We have dry food for the cat. It's 1 pound for 5 gold.
Okay.
No raw duck.
You can get as many pounds of it as you want.
1,005 gold.
Do you want 1 pound of food or more pounds of food?
That's fine. I can pick.
Okay. All right. Very good.
He eats ducks.
Do you want a leash?
Yes, I need a leash.
Fancy or cheap?
Fancy.
15 gold.
Only the best for my.
Do you want a collar?
Oh yes, you need a collar with the leash.
Spiked, fancy, or cheap?
Spiked.
Spiked is 20 gold. Do you want a little outfit for your cat?
Not necessary. He's green. He's cool.
Very good. Do you need a bowl?
No, just throw it on the ground.
Okay. Do you need to keep? Do you want to buy? Anybody want to buy medicine in case their pet gets sick?
I'll buy medicine.
5 gold for 1 vial of medicine for your pet.
I'll take.
Anybody want any pet toys?
I'll take 5 medicines. just
5
in case.
medicines.
5 medicines.
Okay, that's 5 apiece, so 50 gold. I mean, 5 times 5 is what? 25.
25 gold.
25 gold.
What was the next option you said after medicine?
Toys.
What kind of toys does a bat play with?
I imagine that's like a little dangly, like mosquito, butterflies,
yes.
little like fake butter.
A modified cat
Yeah,
toy.
modified cat toy looks like
More rigid.
Flies.
So
Yeah. And as it swooshes through the air, it makes little sonic noises so that they.
Put me down for a bat
2
toy.
gold.
Oh my god.
Are you going to buy me toys? I desperately want that one that's filled with catnip.
I'm like trying to.
And you're not even like going on a leash. You're just
I've
like.
been smelling it from over there. This is my cat. My cat pose.
I suggest you keeping your bat away from my cat for a while.
Percy is so anti-live animals. All this is going to be living in your mansion now.
They get booted out of the mansion when the spell ends.
Is that it for everybody?
If that's it, let's see here. Bat.
And I will help you manage your animals because I have like rules and things.
Oh, cool. Cool. So yeah,
Not
I've got
rules, but you know.
20 bonded berries, a gilded
You
cage
can always
form,
listen to me
5
because I've got a
pounds of
real
bugs,
license.
That toy.
Thank you for spending some money.
Parcel of the Clan Paxton is going to conjure a bat onto his arm, and it's a little ethereal, and he's going to go, I prefer good old-fashioned, natural, find familiar spell. It allows you to have these creatures that don't make any mess, don't require any food, and if you ever get tired of having a bat, just look. He flips his hand, and it transforms into a cat, and as it does, it makes a excruciating, painful squeal as it transforms into a cat. And he goes, you can use it to do anything you want. Like, now it's a cat, and I don't have to pay for 2. It's nice and cheap.
I can't cast
Perry
any kind
comes
of
up.
magic like
Perry,
that.
the boar man, comes up to you and hands you a pamphlet. And it's like the pamphlet discusses the sadness of how so many stray animals in the city of Neverwinter need homes.
Well, you got followed up with.
And when you open it, it's enchanted. And like there's Sarah McLaughlin.
Yes,
a little picture of a sad cat.
Do you know, Percy, for $1 a day, you can help feed these animals.
A little enchanted voice says that to you.
Parcel of Clan Paxton is going to go poppycock and throw it. It's going to burst into flames. And he's going to go, all the animals I see on the street look perfectly happy, just like my little thing here.
Meanwhile, outside,
He hasn't conjured in like a year.
outside the
And
pet
he's
store,
going,
Fenris
"Happy."
found a duck and he's breaking its neck.
Don't let my cat near it!
My familiar's perfectly happy in his extra-dimensional space. And he's going to flick a hand and it's going to screech as it poofs it out of existence.
And while they're getting your cat ready and the bat ready and all that, they're getting the packaging, Jurah kind of looks into the fish tank, and it takes her mind back to her time at sea, but also takes her, the water's a little bit murky, and it reminds her a little bit of that dark water, and that's her reason for being here. She needs to collect those shards, and she feels in her, she kind of can feel where the shard is. She can feel like a pulsating from it. But she also remembers part of her reason to come to this town was she wanted to see if she could enchant her bow. And she did see like the enchanted Emporium down the street. And not sure how long it would take to enchant a bow, but these are the things that Jurah's in town for.
Okay.
There's also there's some clothing stores next to the Enchanted Emporium and other stores if you guys have any other interest to go to some other stores.
I also need to see arcane blacksmith, perhaps.
An enchanter.
Yeah.
Well,
If that correlates.
So why don't you guys head on over to the Enchanted Emporium then?
Okay, we'll head out that way. As you come out of the pet store with your cat in a cage, and you come up to Fenrir, the cat's fur stands up on the back of its head, and it goes. What the hell is that thing?
It's a cat.
Yeah, I know. Oh, did you buy that?
Yes.
Meanwhile, you've got this cage, and there's this like weird-looking creature with like a crystal belly, flapping like trying to get out of the damn thing.
Like getting my finger
His
bitten.
bat has crystals on it. My cat is green. Green.
All right.
Such a thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and feed it 2 of the bonding berries.
You have a pedigree. Both of you have pedigrees for your exotic animals. Yours is a crystal bat, and yours is a cringer cat.
If you're gonna feed it, why don't you wait till later to feed it at night? And because we're gonna do animal handling check and see how it goes, okay?
I talk to animals then.
Because you guys will probably be in town for 3 days, so you're going to get shopping in every day. But I definitely think we should get over to the Enchanted Emporium
Yes.
because it's going to take a little while if you want to enchant that bow.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, need to look for the
But
bows.
Fenrir and Percy are more than welcome to go to a clothing store or something like that if they don't want to go to the Enchanted Emporium.
Parcel of the
Do you
Clan
want me to?
Paxton is on, as they're walking through the streets, he's going to be looking, like window shopping, basically, and he's going to go, all this stuff is fine, but it's all like, just so, like, geared towards tourists. If you want the real nitty-gritty, you've got to go down to the chasm. You got to get into the Beggars District. That's where the cool stuff is.
Cool stuff, you say.
Okay.
You're so hip.
Well, we did meet in Neverwinter, remember? I was here for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just as you say that, you guys walk past Durr's Tavern, and you remember that was where you guys met. You met at Durr's Tavern. You guys set out, and you kind of start remembering Gundon Rockseeker, this little wagon, and he hired you guys. And we can go there first.
I do
Because you're stay out
remember.
front of it.
We met right over there at that tavern. If my memory serves me correct.
Worst thing that ever happened to me.
Oh, now. You're just
Set me
joking.
on the path to ruin.
You're just joking. And I remove your purple hat and I give you a noogie. I put the purple hat back on.
You look at the tavern, and it's burgundy and gold, and you kind of almost vision Lars opening the door for you guys, because you guys didn't know each other when you started out.
Yes, I was just looking for adventure and trying to find a job, wandering from town to town, doing little protection bits, and you just looked so helpless, like you needed someone to guard you. Like a little squirrel.
I thought the same thing when I saw you. To think, after all this time, we'd end up back right where we started. But it's been like, what? 6, 7 months?
How long has it been? Feels like yesterday. But then again, it also feels like 100 years ago. Exactly, 5 years ago, it feels like. When we began this journey. I'll go order us a couple of ales for old time's
Alright,
sake.
so Percy and Finner are going to go into the tavern while you guys head on down to the Enchanted Emporium. I'll come back to you two. So you guys go into the Enchanted Emporium, and as you get to the door, the windows are covered with like all these little miniatures, like they're replicas of all kinds of cool monsters and stuff like that. And you guys walk in, and it's not too busy, but you hear people working in the back, and you're greeted by Richard. Hello. What can I do for you?
I have this here bow that I need. What is it? This.
You have two bows. You have a +2 bow, and you have your your family, well, your Fey bow, and you're going to try and combine the two.
I just didn't know if there was a proper word, but yes, I want to take 2 of these bows and basically combine the best components into one.
Just your neighborhood regular enchantment, taking the power of one bow, maybe the string or some of the runes, and putting it upon your other bow.
Precisely.
You sure you don't want to use the better bow instead?
Better bow.
The bow with the magical properties as opposed to the bow that you want to enchant?
Well, you see here, it's very important to me, so
Oh.
I'd like to keep this bow. It's at one point in my life, this is all I had, so I'd like to keep this one. That's the reason why I want to combine it together, if that is possible.
May I see the bows?
Oh, of course. She brings out both. And
So
pops
he
on
sees the +2 bow.
Oh, your standard enhanced bow. Wonder where you found this little trinket.
Oh,
And then he takes the other bow. He's like,
What kind of wood is this?
is this the Fey bow you're talking about?
yeah, the Fey bow.
I don't exactly know. Do you know?
No.
No? That's what
What
you're
are
asking me,
these
right?
runes upon it?
That I don't know either.
Oh, this sounds like quite a mystery.
Yeah. You and me both.
My assistant, Weta. Come here, Weta.
Yes, boss.
All right. So, this will probably take 3 days. I mean, yes, 3 days if you want to put a rush job on it. We're looking at least 10,000 gold.
10,000 gold. It's whatever it takes to get it. And then she looks at Uru. We're going to be in 3 days, right?
Yes, I think we will be here
Okay.
in 3 days.
Right, yes, sir. That'll be fine. I appreciate it.
We'll be very careful with it. Maybe we can unlock its secrets. A thing like this is a thing of beauty.
Everything you can figure it out, please shed light on it.
Yes.
The other guy's just like,
Weta, we have another customer.
Please don't eat my bow.
I wouldn't.
Sir,
Hello.
what can we do for you?
Yes. Looking for some enchanted crossbow bolts.
Yes, we probably have some enchanted crossbow bolts. Workshop, that's your name.
Hello.
Go see if we can find some enchanted bolts.
Enchanted bolts with, various magical, aspects about them. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, precisely.
Alright, let me go and check the trunk.
I have no idea what a New Zealand accent is.
Oh, certainly.
It's like an Australian got something stuck in its throat.
Yeah.
Enchantment?
A little nicer.
Enchantment. I've got some bolts of acid here that do an extra bit of acid damage whenever you shoot it at something.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got some fire bolts too that do a little bit of a fire damage whenever you shoot them at things.
Could have dipped my arrows in it.
I've got arrows as well, and this one here is a bolt of light. It wherever it lands, it emits a bright light.
Interesting.
That's what we've got.
That's it.
Yes.
That's no fun.
We like creating stuff here. We like things like your bow, mysteries to be solved. They're the fun things. We do it for the love of the craft.
Yes.
Wouldn't happen to have any kind. I definitely want the. You said acid?
Acid, fire, and like illumination.
Illumination. I'll take 10 acid, 10 fire, and. Yeah, why not? 10 illumination bolts.
They're just a D4 of extra fire and acid.
You know.
So we're gonna do 100 per. So 100 gold per arrow.
100 gold per arrow?
Yeah. Let's spend some money.
No bundling?
Some money.
No bundling?
I think he wants to get rid of all our money.
I think so. He's worried about us using it to bribe people.
That's exactly what I would
That's
do.
fine.
It's an enchanted arrow.
We finely craft these things by human hand. I have a guy in the back putting together chainmail armor, one link at a time. It's gonna
I've
take...
only got 3 fingers left from making the acid ones.
This might be a bit of an ask, but you wouldn't happen to have any arrows that would guarantee if I shot it into rock with a rope connected to it, it would securely stay, would you? With a heavy crossbow, obviously.
All you need is a grappling hook.
Yes, but I need...
Good luck finding one in town, though. There's been a shortage on grappling hooks.
No,
Every new adventurer immediately goes to a shop and asks for a grappling hook. I'm one of the other customers. Every new adventurer who thinks they can spelunk a cave immediately thinks, "Oh, I know, I'll go and get a grappling hook." So there's a massive shortage in every town.
Yes, but like the problem with grappling hooks is it relies on swinging it. I want to use a heavy crossbow bolt to embed it into something to zip line across.
You're clearly an experienced
he wants a
adventurer.
Batman gun.
Try telling the new ones that.
We deal in enchantments here. That sounds like an armory you need to go to. But we'll get those arrows loaded up for you. That's 3,000 gold.
I'll do 3,000 as well.
All right.
And
10, 10, and 10?
10 and 10.
You obviously, with your other enchantments, you have an implement for like inscribing the runes into them, correct?
Of course.
Can I buy one of those?
We don't sell the tools, I'm sorry.
Oh.
But I'm sure there's a trinket seller somewhere.
I wanted to get into the noble art of enchanting, and I thought this was the best place
Well,
to
we
acquire
have
one.
unpaid interns. You're prepared to spend a few years here? We will show you the magic arts. You can be part of the workshop.
I like learning on my own, but I was just hoping to... Where do you acquire them? Just at a tinkerer?
I think you could probably find, a tinkerer of sorts. An arcane tinkerer.
Tinker Tailor. Okay. Well, do you have anything else that you have on display that you are quite proud of I might be interested in?
Well, we're proud of all our work here, but what are you looking for other than the grapple?
Let's see here. I wouldn't mind an enchanted flask.
Who wouldn't?
What are you looking for in the flask?
I want it to be... Actually, scratch that. Not the flask. I drink too much. An enchanted teapot. I want it to remember and recreate any kind of tea that's been made in it before.
It's a great idea. Not everybody has the luxury of having a house that can produce any food that you want on demand. So it would be perfect to have a tea thing with you. I'm sure we can find an enchanted teapot.
I keep forgetting about the mansion. It's so new.
But we'll take your money.
Well, you're after me money, aren't you?
Yes, I'm after your money.
Something so extravagant, I would say at least 5,000 gold.
Great. There you go.
I say as the other customer in the shop.
Do you work here?
No. Not yet.
I was about to say,
That free internship is highly sought after.
I think you should be on the roster for that.
Would you like to help me make some firebolts?
I would suggest gloves.
I wouldn't even know where to start. Do you have a workshop in the back?
The flask,
Waiter! We have another intern interested.
a flask of endless tea is 5,000 gold. Perfect.
Endless tea.
Yes, endless tea. Bottomless tea? Bottomless tea. I like
Endless, bottomless, whatever.
Bottomless tea. I like that. Sounds like a
There you
good
go. It's
name for
a home-created item. There you go. Wonderful. Yes. We're going to hurry up and go over to the bar. You guys saunter in, and you see the table that you guys sat at where you were waiting for Gundren, and then the bartenders at the bar. And there's people there. Actually, you know what? It's a happening place.
It is.
I've got to use the bathroom so bad.
Just like I remember it. Think I'll get me one of those red beers they serve here.
You go right up to the bar, and you guys sit down on nice comfy seats, and the bartender comes up to you.
Hail.
I never forget a face. I remember that there's three of y'all. There was another one. He was real quiet, made a lot of puns.
He did, yes.
What happened to him?
Oh, he's somewhere right now getting probed for information.
He's being tortured as we speak.
The life and adventures.
I don't want to talk ill of that, but he just kind of deserves some punishment for those puns.
I don't know. They were pretty entertaining sometimes, don't you think?
He had a few that he put in here that we enjoyed, and he was very crafty. I watched him put together like paper mache with the napkins and stuff. But it's good to see you boys. Last I heard, you guys were going to Phandalin adventure, and look at you guys.
We were, and now we're here. Once again. You always come back to Neverwinter, don't you?
Yes, I guess you do.
I got to have me one of those red beers.
Absolutely. Would you like one? I think it was Master Percy. Yes,
Master Percy, that's so kind of you. Only my illusionary copies call me that.
A wizard of your stature deserves a little bit more respect.
Oh, it's really nice of you to say that. You know, there are some who think little of me.
No, I think I hear tales come through here. This tavern, Dar's Tavern, gets a lot of tales of you guys' adventures.
What kind of tales have you heard about this?
Oh, I heard that you guys went up north. They said the characters became wardens of the north, fought dragons and giants alike.
You heard right. Blue dragons.
Oh.
And they even fought frost giants, fire giants, all of them.
And I got this new hat. You almost didn't recognize me in the hat, did you?
Oh, it's hard not to.
It is a fantastic hat.
It's for fantastic heroes, adventurers.
I appreciate the praise. Thank you.
How about one of these red beers on the house for old time's sake, just because I'm happy to see the two of y'all still adventuring all these many months later.
I appreciate it. Thank you. To your health. Skål.
Why do I get free ale?
When you start adventuring, you'll get free ale.
I'm just a miller's son now. Well, I know about adventuring.
Hey! If you believe in yourself, you can be anything you want. Hey! Buy yourself a sword, get an armor and shield. Go out on the road, fight monsters.
Papa says I ain't good for nothing but milling grain.
To hell with your father!
Well, not my papa.
Where is he? I'll go fight him for you.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't make me an orphan. I know, I've heard about you. You're a bit rough on around the edges. You'll kill me, Papa.
I promise I won't. I'll only hurt him.
Well, it was great seeing you boys. Hopefully you'll come back around. There's always a table open for y'all here at Dar's Tavern.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dar's Tavern.
Durs.
Oh, how could I forget?
It happens to me sometimes. All right. And so you guys would meet up back in the street, and Jurah is feeling that yearning to go find that first shard, and the first shard leads you guys towards the chasm, aka Beggar's Nest.
Ooh.
So that's where you guys are going to be heading to.
I think we're going to pass by the House of Knowledge on the way to the chasm.
Yes, would you? Yes, you could if you'd like to stop there.
I might split off from the group and go there.
All right, just be careful.
Well, it was at the House of Knowledge that I heard about the lost mines of Phandalin after all.
Ah.
Maybe I'll learn something else new.
So you guys kind of head on down there because you're looking for the shard. And as you're going to the Beggar's District, there's little shops that people have set up and all that. And one catches your attention. It says the Dragon's Hoard.
There is a shop painted with a sign painted with. Oh, thank you. There's a shop with a very kind of hastily, poorly painted sign, as if it was perhaps set up relatively recently. And as you go in, you see no shopkeeper, but this shop, the Dragon's Hoard, as it said on the sign, seems to be a hoarder's dream. It is filled with absolutely no organization, just piles upon piles of stuff. You can't even really pick out anything from the stuff because there's just so much trash littered amongst all the things. So yeah, you enter in, there's seemingly no shopkeeper in here.
So as we're going down the alley, I look at you guys and I say, "Oh, stop! Like I'm saying, I'm drawn here. Let's go inside and see if we can find anything with this first shard I have. And remember, help me out. We're looking. The moon has drawn us, and I know that of some of you is of Moonborn. So maybe you can help me try to find, inside here. Maybe we can find something.
I will do what I can to help you fulfill your destiny.
Thank you." So then we go inside, and then
Just junk all over the place. No shopkeeper in sight.
Well, if there's a shard in here somewhere, it's going to be kind of hard to find.
I'll give it a go.
wow.
We're looking for another
Reach out and
shard.
grab something off the wall.
Roll a D100.
Ooh.
4.
Okay, and roll a D. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1.
Ooh, you're going to get. In your hand is a diary, and you open it. It's a language that you don't know. And from the especially massive pile of stuff towards the back of the shop, the head of a little kobold is going to pop out. And he's going to say,
Hello, can I help you with something?
My goodness!
What does it have here?
I dropped the diary.
Hello, my name is Grits, and welcome to the Dragon's Hoard.
Well, hello.
Is there something in particular I can help you find?
See, that's the thing. We don't really know what we're looking for, but I've been drawn in here, and we're trying to find. With, I guess, do I bring out my shard? Does that help him at all?
What? You don't have a shard?
Well, oh yeah, well the shard. Shiny shards.
There's all kinds of shards in here.
And he's going to dive back into his pile of trash and then come out with like a bunch of glass shards. And he's going to go,
I got these. You something like this you looking for?
I don't think so. Not like that.
Well, take a look around, you know, if you want anything, I'll tell you the price, or you can do our mystery grab. And he points over to the wall, and there's this sign that says mystery grab, 500 gold, written in childlike letters in paint. And there's just a hole under it. A very small black hole.
You just stick your hand in the hole?
That's right, I've got all kinds of stuff in there.
Alright, I'm in.
me too.
I'm in too because.
Oh, 500 gold, pay first.
Oh,
Okay, I'm taking 500 gold up
You
because
took out 500
Jurah
gold.
is very much into gambling. So something like this.
You never know
I'm
what
a
you're going to get
compulsive
from that
gambler.
one.
Yeah, her weakness is
Your
gambling.
lucky thing? Yeah.
you guys should gamble together.
I've had a very long adventuring career, and I have amassed many, many things.
All right. Anyone grab for first?
Ooh, me.
All right, you go
Roll
first.
a d100.
Oh.
As you're feeling around, you're feeling there's things that are squishy, things that are sharp, things that are warm, things that are cold. You roll a 20,
Ew, eyeballs.
and you pull out an eye
Just peeled
patch.
grapes.
Oh.
And he said, "That's a good one. You really lucked out there."
Yeah.
It's an eye patch. It covers an eye.
A 500
It
eye patch.
It has a little ruby on it, which upon closer examination is glass. So
Ooh.
I took that one off of the Dread Pirate Kevin.
One-eyed Willie.
Did you ever meet the Dread Pirate Kevin on your sailing adventures?
I don't think so.
Oh, he was the greatest pirate in all the seas, and I defeated him with my dragon fire.
I'm going to rage grab into that hole.
All right, roll a d100.
Pass me that D100, sir. I'm gonna do it right there. Oh, didn't mean to hit the dang thing.
I'm fudging your
four.
roll now.
Let me re-roll that. I hit the thing and I
Okay.
was trying, and I moved it around with my hand.
It's not. It's completely random. It's not like 100 is the best. And
87.
87. Let's see. You pull out a large rock with a rune on it. He goes, "That's a good one. A flash bomb. When thrown, it causes the color spray spell to be cast at 3rd level."
All right. I can really make a big boom with that. Stick it in my pack.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick your hand. Why is it wet in here?
I don't know.
A 6.
6.
Oh, I'm sorry, 9.
9. Ooh, you pull out. This is a good one, actually, because there's some things in here which are good. You pull out a rusty iron sphere that seems to be hollow in the center, but it's made up of bands.
Okay.
And he goes, "Oh, that's a good one."
Then she grabs it, smells it, shakes it.
It's a rusty iron sphere.
Really?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
I don't know what it does.
Me neither.
I don't even know where I got that one.
Not yet, anyways.
Maybe you have like a wizard friend or something that can tell you.
Oh, maybe. Ooh, should ask Percy. Well, I'll keep it, and then she puts it in her pocket. We'll ask Percy.
And the best part is you can keep paying me. Keep paying me and get more stuff. What's better than that?
I say we should do one more time.
I'm good.
Not one more eye patch for the right eye now.
All right, I'll take you up on that.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, what happened to my gambling man?
I lost significantly. Let's turn it around. Okay.
All
You
right.
never know about the eye patch. Could be
Reach in,
something.
see what you'll find.
Who's going first this
Alright.
time?
I'm jealous of you. I mean, like, I almost don't want to give up all this stuff. I've only got like 10 gold out of this or something.
44.
44. You pull out a very simple bag. It's just a little, pouch. Seems to be leather.
A bag to put my rusty sphere in.
As soon as you open the bag to
Okay.
put the spear in, a gust of wind blasts you in
Oh,
the
okay.
face. And he goes, "Oh wow! I didn't know that one was in there. Oh, it's nice. It's a bag of winds."
Blows your hair back.
Yeah, papers start flying all over
It's
the
a
place.
bag
And
of
it's like, those were well organized papers. No, that's really rude of you. You could have really damaged some of my goods.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Oh.
Bag of wind.
Bag of wind.
That's fun. I'm gonna roll one more time. 31.
31. You pull out an ear.
Oh, great!
You have come into contact with enough magical things to, when you hold this in your hands, you can tell that it's magic.
What kind of magical creature did this belong to?
Don't know. It looks like a regular ear to me. I've got a lot of those in that bag.
I'll have
Or
to
that
have,
hole.
I'll have to have Percy look at this. And from under my chest plate, I pull out this leather thing with all these little ears hanging off of it, and I string it on there.
Lucky, that's a lot of ears. I want
no.
some.
You think that's impressive?
Here,
Look at
you can have a
mine.
goblin ear, little fella.
He takes it and immediately starts gnawing on it.
Oh,
Show off necklaces.
hold on.
Yeah.
And Jurah's just looking at both of you and kind of like.
Yeah, he pulls out this
grossness.
eyeball necklace.
Yeah. See, this one?
Oh, that is sick. That is just gross.
What? You like the ears, but not the eyeballs.
I just pull mine out and it's just a gold piece. Like.
These are all
Pretty
giant
sure.
Pretty, I like that one.
These are all giant eyes, except for this one. This one's a blue dragon eye.
Hmm.
I don't know why.
That's really offensive of you to show a dragon eye to a fellow dragon. Like,
You all get along then?
I mean, yeah, some of my best friends are dragons, just like me.
Apologies.
I don't know why, but this is so much fun. Gambling is great.
You're right, Eru.
56.
56. Trick dice. This six-sided dice
Ooh.
always lands on whatever its owner desires.
Cool.
The
That was
result,
worth it right there.
the result
Yeah.
is chosen mentally when it's thrown.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, what? That's all fun and games. I think maybe we should start looking still.
I have a proposition for you, little fella.
You want me in your adventuring party? I get that a lot, but it's not going to happen. You can
Instead of
afford
giving you another 500 gold,
Okay.
this is a gem called a tourmaline, and I took it from a treasure hoard.
Done.
I'll trade you for another dip in that hole.
I'm all in for it.
All
and
right,
he's gonna
he's
take
gonna
the
give you one of my
He's going
tourmalines.
to he's going to like shoot it into the hole, and you hear it bounce as it's going down.
And I'm gonna rage, go down in there again.
roll a d100.
This is fun. I like this.
Uh-huh.
43. Finley's kill count.
43. You pull out a stick. It is about this big,
Uh huh.
and he goes, "That's a good one. Love me a good stick."
I do too.
Is it gas powered?
Maybe, I don't know.
Gas powered stick.
There is actually a little tag attached to that one, like as if he got it off of somewhere else, and it says "Enchanted Stick."
Okay.
Fenrir's trying to toss it at the cat so if it will fetch it.
Yeah, I know, I was just gonna say my cat's gonna
Oh,
find
I'm
that.
sorry.
I'm gonna take it with me and I'll have Percy look at it.
I was gonna say we have lots of things for Percy to look at
Put
now.
it on my back.
All these enchanted things.
All right.
The gambling was fun.
Do you want to get anything for the piles?
That's what I was gonna say. I'm in the back, kind of just touching everything.
What do you got in the piles over there? How much are they?
I'll decide that when you pull it out.
Can I reach in the pile then?
Yeah, sure. Roll a different D100. Roll a D10 and a D100.
A D10.
Yeah, because I have 10 different sheets for these ones.
Okay. I got a 90 on the D100 and a 10 on the D10.
You pull out a dark blue scarf that gets lighter in shade the higher the altitude of the wearer.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see Finner wearing a scarf.
I was gonna say.
That's,
it's
matches your
color.
eyes.
That matches your eyes.
Yeah.
How much for the scarf?
1,000 gold.
I get anime eyes, they're really big, and I'm like, it's nice, but I don't know about that.
4 gold.
Oh, I'll take it for 4 gold.
He has no idea how money works.
I'll take it.
You wouldn't happen to have a grappling hook, would you?
Probably. He's going to dive into disappear into his pile of junk, and he's going to come out with a grappling hook, and he's gonna. It doesn't have a rope on it though.
That's all right. I'll take. What do you want for it?
5,000 gold.
How about
Say 5.
2 silver?
No, I don't do silver. Silver is cheap.
2 gold then.
Let me see here. Hold on. He's going to disappear down into his pile again. He is going to come back out with a shopkeeper's log that's slightly charred around the edges, like it's a little burnt, and he's going to flip through it and he's going to go, a grappling hook would be like 5 GP, gold pieces.
Okay, fair. Yeah, 5 gold pieces, and you. This might be a bit of an ask, but you seem quite the eccentric collector. Do you have?
I have everything. I've got it all.
Seen this
Of
place.
course I have spy glasses. He's going to dive down into his pile, and he's going to come out with 2. He's going to come out with 3 spy glasses. 2 of them are broken, and one of them is slightly sticky.
Slightly sticky.
This one's my favourite. See this one? And he holds it up and he's like, I put gemstones inside of it, so when you look through it, it's all sparkly. I really like that one. I don't know what that word means, but it's sparkly. I call it a sparkly scope. I invented it, so this one's 40,000 gold.
I'm good on that one. I'll take the sticky one.
And we offer free prestidigitation services, so I can clean it up for you.
Oh, thank you. How much for the spyglass?
2,000 gold.
2,000 gold. It's a bit high, isn't it?
I don't think so. Spyglasses are really hard to come by.
But you have 3. It doesn't seem like they're moving.
Yeah, but they all have sentimental value.
Even the sticky one?
Yeah, I took that one off of the same pirate that you got your very valuable eye patch from.
Especially the sticky one.
Oh, you gotta have the set.
Yeah, maybe you should buy all 3. I'll throw in all 3 for 5,000.
No, I'm good on your custom ones. Thank you. I'll pay the 2,000 for the sticky one and take you up on the free prestidigitation spell.
Thank you.
You don't want to lick it and see if it's sweet first?
I think it was jelly. Strawberry?
Never again.
Oh, I just realised I don't know prestidigitation.
It's okay. I know a very accomplished wizard who.
I mean, it kind of smells like cinnamon.
Wizards are so pathetic. Why can't you just be born a dragon like me, and then you know spells automatically? I'll do magically.
Are you going to reach into his pile?
Genius.
I would
Richard, one more
not
time.
say that to him, but
Not the $500 pile, but the junk pile.
Oh, the junk pile.
Junks.
Okay.
He sold that way cheaper than I thought he
So
would
did-
have had the spyglass.
And a D10.
Oh.
Grits is so rich now. If he ever goes on another.
Yeah. I I was gonna send you the total we made.
I love that our self-DMing adventures have kind of showed up in other games. Kizzy was in another game the other day.
Yeah, there's your trick, man. Just have some of the players do characters
Oh,
in the game.
Iru's definitely going to be in Icewind Dale.
Perfect.
It's a 1.
What?
What? Hold on.
The standard trinket
Nope,
bowl?
it's a 7.
7.
And a 3.
Oh, this one should be interesting. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do, because that's like a weird. And then that one just doesn't work. 7 and 3. A mummified troglodyte's hand.
Oh, this looks like something that you guys would wear around your neck.
That was my uncle.
Oh. Okay. All right. Back scratcher.
There you
It
go.
works great as a back scratcher.
Yeah.
He actually was really good at massages too, so it checks out.
Cheers.
Tell us, did you pay for that or?
How much do you?
For the junk
well,
files.
since it's my uncle, you can have it for 4 gold.
Thank you for gold. For a back scratcher.
I didn't like my uncle very much.
So you guys finish up.
I don't know if they're done or not.
Okay.
I
You
would
sure you
love
don't
to
want
keep
another peek in the hole? And he's going to stick his head into the hole. And he's going to go, lots of stuff in here. And it's
I
going
don't
to
know
echo.
why, but I'm addicted to sticking my hand in that hole.
And you hear like a from deep in there.
One more time. I gotta do it one more time.
500
gold?
more
500 gold.
It's gonna grab you.
Coming off my thing.
Well,
I'm
how
down to
about
3,500.
how about this? For 5,000 gold, I'll dive in there for you and bring you out some options.
5,000.
Personal service.
Instead of 500.
I gotta hold my breath the whole time I'm in there.
It seems like such a great thing to do. I'll do it.
You'll do it.
Ooh, you could have pocketed.
Yep.
He's gonna bring you out 5 different things.
That's if Iru doesn't cover the hole up while he's in there.
He's gone for quite some time.
Then Percy walks in. Percy can't believe that they're in here still. While he went to the whole house of knowledge and read books. You guys have just been sticking your hand in hidey holes.
We're looking for a shard.
I used our connection to come and find you, but I didn't think I'd find you in such a place full of junk. Is this like an abandoned house or something?
That's exactly what happened. You had you telekinesis with Fenrir, and he's got his hand in a hole. That's all you sense him. Ooh, give me something good. I'm sticking my hand in his
I
hole.
sense you were very close to a very powerful, dangerous being. I came to see if you needed help.
Well, he's not dangerous. He's cute, and he's a little dragon man.
At that moment, Grits is going to stick his head out of the hole and he's going to go, hello, it's me, I'm Grits, I'm back. And he's going to go, I have some options for you. First of all, we've got, you know what, I'll roll a D100 and see which ones I get.
Oh boy.
This one, it's a ring of heart. And he has it on his hand, it's a little heart. It doesn't fit him at all, but he's gonna say, with this one, you just hold out your hand and scream heart, and it allows you to cast the friends spell.
I can't wait to hear Fenrir yelling, hot!
It's like
You guys
Captain Planet.
should have got the scarf to go with your ring.
Oh.
This one is a very good book. He pulls it out and it says Monster Manual on the front. He says, this book has information on all kinds of creatures in it.
If only he could read. He likes the pictures.
This one is a thing. He puts it in his mouth and it goes and whistles really loudly. This is Bottled Mood. When opened, this bottle makes everybody really calm. Casts the Calm Emotion spell when opened. This one is huge, so give me a second. He disappears back down into the hole, and you can hear like a coming from inside the hole.
Yeah.
And it pushes out.
a full cow. And he goes, "This is a cow. It makes milk."
Ooh, then we all have pets.
I think I'm about to buy a cow.
Oh, you already bought the cow if you'd so choose.
Next up, this one is, and he holds out, it's a little vial, and he holds out the paper on it, and he's gonna go, "Forget about it, fluid. If this fluid touches somebody, they forget the last 30 seconds.
The calming one before that one. That's cool.
He's going to pull out a leather jacket, and he says, "This makes you look cool." He pulls out 2 bags, and he goes, "Whatever is put into bag 1 appears in bag 2." And they have picture 1 and 2 on the bags.
Cool.
"This little pig," and he pulls out a pig, and he says, "It honks when you squeeze it."
I have that at home.
Yay! "And if you liked this pet, wait until you see this one." And he pulls out a little tiny chest, and he goes, "This is a pet mimic. It can duplicate anything it wants whenever it feels like it."
I don't like pets, but I'm really tempted to take the bags.
The 1 and 2 bags?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, if I take those bags, since I gave you 5,000 gold, could you also throw in the leather jacket?
I guess. It doesn't fit me yet, but I was hoping I'd grow into it one day.
Leather jacket in the bags.
Alright.
Leather jacket's going on my character sheet. I put it on.
Somebody's going to the.
Do I look cool?
You look very cool. Like you just spent 5,000 gold on
A leather jacket.
and 2 bags. The bags do seem handy though. They can definitely be coming handy for espionage missions.
Right.
How about the infinity ball? And he holds out a black ball with a little white circle and an infinity sign on it. And he says, "You can ask this ball any question and it provides answers. Are you an excellent deal?" He shakes it up and he looks at it and he goes, "It says, almost certainly so."
That's fun.
Alright.
I've got enough stuff here that you guys can stay all day. My last adventuring party mysteriously disappeared, so where are they? Anyway,
What are we looking for this?
We really appreciate all this stuff. I've had more fun in this shop than any shop I've ever been in, Little Dragon Man.
that's because
Highest of 5s.
high 5. I've only got 4 fingers.
Yeah, but you can't fly either. Your wings are paper mache, right?
He
Yeah.
jumps.
Yeah, he jumps. But it's called flight, if you ask. He high flies you.
Fenrir walks out of the shop. He's got that leather jacket on.
Well, say, Fenrir, you look pretty cool.
Yeah, the moon's starting to kind of come through the clouds, and you guys, Jurah felt drawn to this, but it just happened to be the 3-story ruin across the street that's in sub-repair that she really wanted to go to.
All right. Let me get back to my character sheet here. There it is.
So you guys are standing in front of this 3-story building. It's in sub-repair. You can hear people talking, and of course there's 2 rather large gentlemen out front. But you sense, Jurah, that the shard's in there. You can feel it. It's in there.
Alright, guys. I think this is it. Sorry we had a little mishap thinking that it was in the... whatever that shop was.
It's called a dragon's hold.
But it was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
That was the best mishap ever.
Yes, exactly.
Percy, would you
Now
mind
on to...
cleaning this sticky thing with your magic?
I think we need to like get in here. I think this is where I failed.
They look like 2
The shards from-
ruffians out front. Yeah, they don't look like, they're very friendly.
They're friendly?
They don't look very
They don't
friendly,
look
no.
Hello there, sir. Can we come in?
No. Move along, or you'll bring the ire of the infernal blood on you if you don't know better. We run these slums.
Well, I mean, how about 5 gold?
No.
No bribing.
But how
at all.
about we take the 5 gold from you anyway?
I don't think so.
Hold up. What did you just say to my friend? Who do you work for?
We're the infernal blood. We run this here town.
Do I know anything about the infernal blood from my last time being here?
You do actually know about the infernal blood because you guys were propositioned by a halfling named Oswald Toscobble. He owed the infernal blood, the
I knew something about it.
Helm of Brilliance.
Mhm.
He owed their leader, Damakos, a red tiefling. Well, that's what he told you guys. But this red tiefling's behind the beetle bandits who came after you guys or came to try to hire you guys.
Oh no. I've got a debt to settle with your boss. Those little beetle bandits you sent after me, they failed miserably.
You know the boss.
I've heard of your boss, and I took a few of her employees off of the payroll, if you know what I mean.
He's a guy.
I thought you said it was a girl.
No.
I don't know
It's a
why.
red tiefling man.
I don't know why I assumed its gender, but it's a man.
See, we've got debt to see. Please let us in.
Persuasion check. And she brings out her giant dice.
Drops it on his foot.
Yeah.
Crush your foot.
Persuasion.
It's under charisma.
Okay.
6.
What about that gold you were talking about? Maybe you pass it over.
If that sees us letting in, then yes.
Well, maybe we just let you in, pretty girl.
Pretty. Only one prettier is the one wearing the leather jacket.
I mean, you.
I'm the prettiest one here.
I fluffed my jacket, popped the collar.
Well, I mean, maybe you're a Neverwinter 8, but in Waterdeep you're like a 5.
Look
About-
who's talking, crooked
Listen.
nose.
You're going to let us through
fight.
the... You'll
What
let
about
the...
5 gold for each of us? And let us in.
10 gold. And you get well, no. I don't know if the boss wants to see all of y'all, especially not this one foaming at the mouth, thinking he's a girl.
Listen, you're going to let me in, and I'm not going to break your arm.
You got any kids? You a father?
I'm trying to intimidate him.
Okay, you can roll for intimidation. I don't like where this conversation's going to. He kind of knocks on the door.
That'll be a 16, I believe.
Okay, so the one guy is he's in fear. The other one's knocking on the door when you ask about kids and stuff.
I mean,
It's like a coded door knocking.
That is a 19.
Don't
And,
know that for my secret.
you hear some shuffling indoors. Go right in. Go right in. And they open the door for y'all.
All right. I will walk in.
Okay. Please, move your characters in there.
Alright.
I didn't want you spending your money on them. Sorry.
I appreciate that. It's been quite a bit in that.
You asked me to help,
Bag
and
with
that's
a
what
hole.
I'm here to do. These are some shady folks.
And as we walk in, I'm gonna make sure to look around the door to see if we're about to be flanked.
Oh, you see, you're surrounded by a bunch of guys with maces and crossbows, and at the end of the room is an older tiefling man, red in skin color, smoking a cigar. We'll all be. Look at what is here. You are the two that ruined my plans. You got my top man Oswald Toscobble tossed in Mazmora, and you owe me a helm of brilliance. So I'm guessing you're here to pay up.
I'm actually here to collect a debt. It was a major inconvenience, but that you got me in trouble almost in that place. And the Zentarum isn't too happy with your operation.
We don't worry about this in time. They don't come down here to Beggar's Nest. We run this.
What do you think I am?
And me.
I'm a representation of the Zentarum. And we're trying to set up a little outpost here, and this looks like a good place for it.
Let loose the dogs of war. And these two guys back there are going to free these drakes. So each one has a
Let
drake.
loose the dogs of war.
Yep. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh,
He kind of
wow.
just gives us the sign to attack.
Let loose the dogs of war is a good line.
Well, thank you. So I will get us some wonderful combat music, and you guys can stop shopping for but a minute. I'll call around.
I rolled 7s.
So, I gain advantage versus initiative. Does that mean when I roll I have advantage?
Advantage on initiative, yeah.
Sick.
Looks like we all do now.
Not me.
Well,
Mercy,
you don't have
why?
advantage, but you have like a huge initiative.
No.
She does.
Oh.
What?
I
It's
said
a
not
huge
me.
initiative. It's 8, whatever you roll.
Mhm,
So
yeah.
you got like, what, 19 just now?
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll my thuggies. I'm going to roll my drakies.
In this brand new, excellent dice tower.
Yep.
Making sure to stop rolling across the table too, because I can't help but use it.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right. So we're going to look for 25 to 20. All right. Well done,
Yep.
sir.
She got a 19.
Maybe I'll do right here. So I'm going this way. All right. Sorry, because I'm right-handed. All right, you had 19.
Yes, sir.
Then we're looking for 20 to 15. We had our 19.
14.
14. The Drakes rolled a 9. What you got, Trenton?
8.
Because I got a 1 on the thugs. And we will start combat. So do as you see fit. Because you sense the guys who are behind you are going to try to come up behind you. You're just surrounded. They wanted to kind of ambush you, but the Makos wanted to see the faces of the two men who got Oswald Toscobble tossed to prison. And super nerd fact that nobody gives a shit about, the night Eru was joined the Zentarum, he was on a mission, and they killed a bunch of people in an alley, and they were members of this group, and they pinned the murders on these guys, and that's why Oswald Toscobble's in prison for murder that this guy did.
Me?
Oh.
Yes. Well, you're one of the people who helped. There was other people that day. Black Star,
Wow, yeah.
Pythonus.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, we're finishing this storyline,
Awesome.
so let's get it done.
Okay.
You're up, Lucas.
Alright, as always, in blazing fashion, pulling out my rapier and igniting it.
What's the word to ignite it?
Igne.
Ignite. Way better.
Yes.
Way
Oh,
fucking better.
Oh, pull out my sword.
And let's see here. This guy's like right here.
And they're right around you, yep.
Yeah, he's right there, right in range. Hey, buddy, how's it going with that crossbow? So let's go ahead and make an attack. Let's see, that's gonna be 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, buddy. So let's see here. And since I hit him, he suffers disadvantage on attacks against me. Or, they misspelled it. It's like during the first round of initiative, the first creature you hit suffers disadvantage on attacks against it for 1 round.
Alright.
So after this, 1 round, 1d8. So that's 6. That's 11. Plus 2 fire damage.
I hear that sound.
18 damage.
Alright, beautiful.
7 of it fire.
Alright.
And I see no point in trying to maneuver in such a small place. It's just going to slash our way through.
Alright. And you would be up next, MJ.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out my hunter's mark on the guy behind me.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Feel free to use the environment as you see fit.
Yes.
Do some backflips.
Yeah.
Right now he's right behind me, so I'm gonna. But just wait. That's a 16.
That hits.
All right. It's a 10 in damage.
Ooh, okay.
16.
So that hits.
Okay. And I'm using, by the way, my.
Scimitar of Sharpness.
I am doing the Scimitar of Sharpness with that. Slash the guy. 16 damage.
Oh, okay. Somebody's angry.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm doing it one more time.
You get 3 attacks on your first roll.
It says 27.
That hits. I would say.
That's only so.
I might have hit
8.
a dragon.
8 damage.
How's this look?
She does her first 2 slashes, and then her last one is right into the gut.
The other guy's looking at him.
So-
I do have kids.
I'll adopt your orphan.
That was quick.
You got to finish the line.
All right. And then she goes ahead and disengages her sword. And then at this time, I can use my phase step.
That takes a bonus action, and you did it for your Hunter's Mark.
It doesn't take a bonus action. It
Hunter's
does?
Mark was a bonus action.
But if he's killed though, right? Doesn't it stop?
No,
No?
it can be moved to the next person on your next turn.
But what you were
Okay.
talking about is Misty stepping.
That
And,
costs
but
it.
that's a bonus action too.
Misty
or-
step does take a
I
bonus
think it's a
action.
bonus.
Yes.
Yeah. So you already
Yeah.
did one bonus action.
Okay.
But now the Hunter Mark's out.
Yeah.
You can move it as a bonus action, right?
Yes, you can
Okay.
move it on as a bonus action to whoever else without using a spell slot
Okay.
on your next turn.
All right.
Chad, you're up. If she's not got nothing else to go,
Nope.
Okay.
she's holding the door. Hold the door.
I will rage. And I am going to grab this fucking guy right here
Okay.
and put him in that brazier full of fire.
Okay. Strength check.
Yes.
I thought it was just red hair.
You want to contest, Ma?
He's a +2. You ready? I'm gonna roll in the open. You tell me what he got. +2 on it.
You got 5.
7. Okay. He
He's
lost.
got to beat 21.
Yeah. He did not eat his Wheaties.
That's first attack is basically a shove. So is he in the fire?
Yes.
Okay. Will you be so kind as to put him in the fire? Or just make him look like he's like
I don't
laying
know if
down?
that's possible.
Yeah, just lay him down next to it so he's... There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm taking a picture of
He's
that.
in the fire. What is that? 1d4 fire damage? 1d6?
I don't know.
We'll say
Just
1d6.
crush
Oh, okay.
Sir.
Yeah, just add a d6 to it, okay?
Cool.
Okay. And I guess move Fenrir up because he did that. And with my free...
No opportunity
Movement.
attacks or anything?
No, I had to
Okay.
get there.
Alright.
I don't think there's anybody around me. Those are my friends.
Alright.
With my free movement, I am, for my second attack, drawing my big-ass knife to stick it in the other guy.
Okay.
And I will recklessly attack. And that will be over 20 to hit.
Yep.
And the damage on that is... 8. I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong dice. That's going to be 4 plus 8, so 12.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
I rolled for the guy in the fire. I rolled a 6 actually, so he took 6 points damage, okay?
Okay. 12 damage to the fellow that's next to Hero.
Okay. It is now the Drake's turn, so Trent, if you just run them up to a couple people, I'd really appreciate that.
To Fenrir, probably.
So they make 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its tail, so
Ooh.
we got one on Fenrir.
Yep.
One on Fenrir, one on me.
11 with its bite.
No.
7 with its tail.
Not looking for it.
Sucks, okay.
I just kind of like
So
wrangle
we're going
around
after
as he
Percy,
comes
you
up.
said? You said
Mhm.
Percy? Okay. The bite. 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. Take 7 piercing damage. And then its tail is going to come looking around. 13.
No.
Hit? Okay. So he just kind of gets in there and grabs Percy's ankle.
Ow! Yeah, little blighter.
And it is now your turn, Trenton.
Shoot. Darn. Poopy.
Heckin' frick.
What am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
Do we have a spell effect thing? Like to show?
Down there, yeah.
What spell are you casting?
It's
There's
a cone.
You see that white? You see the clear
Yeah, I got it.
thingy? You pull that out. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a 15-foot cone. No, that's a 30-foot cone, so it's
Oh.
double this.
All my toys are down there.
So, yeah, it's going to get... Nah, because it's
Okay.
60 feet.
All right, so we have, how many targets you're saying?
Oops. Oh, and the guy in the fire.
Okay.
Sorry, he's going to get hit with
More
this.
But
fire.
it's not going to hit Finner?
It's not fire. I don't think so, no,
Okay,
because
no
if
problem.
you
I'll
look
take your
from...
word.
You can hit me.
Am I wrong?
No,
You
no,
can hit
I
me.
think you're fine. Look, you see it. So basically all the people it's hitting haven't been hit yet, except for the guy in the fire.
What is the name of the spell?
It is called Cone of Cold.
Cone of cold! Yeah, do that shit.
Percival the Clan Paxton holds his hands up, and a blast of cold air radiates out of his hands. That's real fast.
Yes.
And they all have to make con saves, and what they have to get is an 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
It probably puts out the fire.
It probably puts out the fire.
Start with the boss. He failed. So I'm just going to tell you the one guy failed. What was I shooting for?
18.
Okay. Failed. Third guy failed. One passed. One rolled a 19.
Okay,
So I did 5. How many did you target? I did 5. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so let me do. So obviously somebody, the fire guy, he had an 18, so he passed.
Okay.
Where is that last guy? Because I had 4 guys who haven't been hit, plus the boss is 5, and the fire guy is 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, the drakes. Okay.
Yeah.
My drakes.
My drakes.
They get a plus 2 every time. So
More drake.
18 for one drake.
Okay,
Pass.
that's a pass.
Okay. And the other one failed.
Okay, so everybody that failed takes 43 damage.
Woo! Holy
Gosh.
And then the ones that succeeded are going to take 21.
shit.
Does anybody die?
Yes. Let's start with this real quick. Okay. Right, 43 damage.
And it's cold damage, if that makes
Okay.
a difference.
Little fun fact: green drakes are amphibious. They can breathe air or water. And they have a swimming speed of 30 and resistance to poison damage.
Not cold.
Okay, so 43 damage on the boss. He's bloodied. You said 21 on the fail, right?
Yes.
So the guy in the fire is dead.
The guy in the fire is completely put out by this gust, and he is frozen into a solid statue.
Fenrir looks at him and says, "Chill out."
Three of the guards are dead.
3 of the guards?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say him, and him. Because he's safe.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
He did?
He did.
They are icy statues.
And one of the drakes is bloodied. The other one is the one that passed is still doing okay.
Okay.
Fun spell.
Fun spell.
Yeah.
Fun
So the
spell.
room fills with ice, and there's icicles forming all over, and even on their beards and stuff, their weapons get frosty, and their hands stick to the steel.
Feels like home.
A little taste of the north
So
just
I
came from there.
If you can move my guards, I want to use pack tactics because I get a bonus if I can get them next to each other with another guard. So if you could do anything like that, I'd really appreciate it. They get advantage on
My
attack
God, they are
rolls
all going for the
if
wizard.
at least one of their allies is within 5 feet and isn't incapacitated. So I probably only got 3 guys left according to my numbers.
Yes.
So only
Plus
one's going
the
to get
2.
pack tactics, right?
Unless you want to take a 2 are going to get pack tactics.
Uh-huh.
Unless you want to take an attack of opportunity on this one.
Come on, let me get a swing at him.
Well, I had 8 guys. You just killed 4
3.
of them. You killed 4 of them.
Plus she killed 1.
Yeah. So there should only be 3 left.
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Those
1,
4.
2, 3, 4. There's the one by the door, the one that was in this corner, the one that was over here, and the one that was fighting Fenrir. Did I kill this one too? Because I thought I only killed 2.
No, you
Yeah,
killed 3. You killed 3.
Here's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
No, you killed 3 and the guy in the fire. So I said the guy in the fire because he was separate.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you blasted the shit out of him.
So I killed 4 people in one move.
Yeah, you killed 4 people.
There's 4
Alright.
ice statues.
So the one without pact is going to attack Fenrir real quick.
Underneath your cloak, 4 little bloody marks go into your arm.
Do I get my attack of opportunity?
No, because he doesn't have to move. It was
yeah.
just to give him pack tactics.
All right, so the first one's going to be a 16.
No.
Okay. Second attack, lower than that. So the first one. Now the guy that's going to attack Jurah, they both get pack tactics. So the first guy, that's going to be a dirty 20.
Oh, well, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to take, I'll roll it, what the hell. 4 points slashing damage. His second attack with advantage. That's going to be over 20, so 4 points slashing damage. I'm sorry, bludgeoning damage to mace. Second guy attacking you. 14.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's with advantage. 20 will hit, and then so he's going to get you for 8 points bludgeoning. The guy behind the door, he's smashing you because he wants to get back to his family before they're orphans.
Damn you.
The boss guy kind of cowers behind the money box. I guess I should call it a treasure chest. That's probably better than a money box.
The money box.
The money.
All right, Lucas, you're
The
back up.
money box.
Alrighty.
You got 3 targets in the room. You got 2 drakes.
Let's see. As is the fashion, I'm gonna hop up onto this table.
That's what I'm talking about. Hop the fuck up on that table.
I'm up. I'm ready. Does
Take a picture of the guy on the table.
Does the leader guy look like he's a little flighty?
He's kind of just crouched behind it. Like there might be a way out of here, but maybe he's not thinking about it.
I'm gonna go for the leader.
You're gonna go for the leader? Because let's say I could try and put a bolt in him.
I'll capture him.
He's just kind of cowering. He probably has like 3/4 cover behind the table and
where's it
the
then?
chest.
Let's see here.
He opened a can of whoop ass, and then Percy came in and froze the can.
Yeah.
Let's put a lid on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll take.
Would you like ice with that?
I'm gonna take a swipe at the
Drake.
yeah, the Drake that's closest to Fenrir. So let's see. That's gonna be 16 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Since her, do I have? Can I get sneak attack damage on that? Considering
Yeah,
Fenrir's
I'm
up
next
there?
one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you that last round, but I didn't want to bust the flow.
Let's see here, 5, 5, 5. So that's 10. Let's go ahead and do the fire damage. That's 18, and now sneak attack damage, which is now up to 7d6.
Jeez.
Oop, that one flew out.
It's the greatest glass of margarita ever.
Nope.
Okay.
It just doesn't want to stay in, does it?
No.
It's bursting at the seams with action.
There we go. Okay. Alright, so what did I have? I had 5 plus 5 was 10, plus fire damage was 18, 20, 25,
He's
30,
probably got a fever.
38.
For death.
38.
I'm gonna guess that.
42, 45 damage.
Well, Iva's smart enough not to go after the one that he knows is really frostbitten and damaged and on his last leg. So he goes after the one that took half damage. And how does this look?
I'm gonna. You know when like you fillet a fish? I'm just gonna like go for a broad strike to like sever all the tendons and nerves right along its spine to open it up like a fillet.
That hurt my
Somewhere,
head.
Grits is crying. The death of another dragon. He had a baby one growing up, probably.
And then so that one. Ah! Ah! Fuck! I fell.
Fell over.
Did you see that? Oh shit! And then. Sorry. Percy doesn't look like he's danger. Jurah's good. Ah, screw it. Let me jump to the other table.
Love it. Kind of pirouettes.
Yeah, the Power Rangers up angle.
Now that might inspire an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's alright, it's worth it.
All right.
Yeah, that's worth a shot.
He got a 9.
Nah, that's not gonna cut it.
So you just kind of, he tries to swing at you, but it's so beautiful. It's like slow motion.
Is that a crystal bat? That's my bat in its cage on my hip, just like. Yeah, that will end my turn.
All right,
I don't have any
MJ.
options for
All right.
You get smacked
sections.
pretty decently by the guy. 8 points damage for these kind of guys is pretty good.
All right, this guy behind me right here, just go to the side. Throw my hunter's mark on.
All right. Bonus action.
All right, keep going.
Go to work.
Still got my scimitar sharpness out. Oh, that's 22.
22 does hit.
Okay.
I see what you mean about, like as you get up in levels. Like how
11 in damage.
Okay.
All right, take a slice at him. Stab, stab. 17, 27.
27 hits you. These guys ain't got the armor like you guys.
And that's a 7 damage. And that ends my turn.
Okay. He's barely hanging
Slice,
on.
slice.
Flashing, his kids are flashing before his eyes. He's thinking about, why did I get into this line of work? I just wanted to get my kids through Winterfell College.
I was gonna get off at 5.
And I just whispered to him, all you could have done is just take my 5
He's
gold.
thinking about that. He's
All
like,
I had to do
man.
is take 5 gold.
all I would have taken is 5
He just
gold.
looks at you and says,
I was trying to be nice.
if I go now, you let me go, right?
Oh, fuck no.
All right, Chad, you're fuck no, baby.
How many
Adopt
squares
your
of
orphan.
space is there between me and the leader?
That's what I needed to do.
How-
I need
how-
to look
how-
into
what
the
distance is it?
orphanage.
20? I leap out of there, fly through the air like a fucking werewolf, and attack of opportunity.
Okay. Was it one of the guys who had advantage or anything?
No.
24 to hit.
Yes. As I do, I get hit in the butt with a mace.
4 points base bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Why? He's hammering my butt. Stop hammering
I
my
get
butt.
smacked with a fucking mace as I jump away. And I just want to crash right into that guy. I'm going to grapple
Alright.
him and then restrain him.
Grapple, okay. He's really not fighting back, so I'm going to go with the disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. It's 29.
All right, well, that's going to win.
He is
He
grappled.
actually rolled a 19 and 14, but you still got him.
He's grappled, and I'm going to... yeah, that's it. I think that's all. I think grappling is a whole action, isn't it? Or is it just an attack?
I think it's an attack action.
So would I get a second attack to punch him?
No, I don't think so.
Very good.
I'm going to say the Drake is going to go ahead and attack Percy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3, so that's not going to hit. It's tail attack. 21.
21 hits.
So it's so you got 8 bludgeoning damage. The tail kind of just whacks at you.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then you're up.
Gotcha. Electrical decline Paxton. The guy outside the door, is he dead or not?
He is barely hanging on,
Bleeding.
begging for
Okay.
his life, and
So-
Jurah said no.
He is invoking 2 opportunity attacks from these 2.
Okay. They still get pack tactics?
I think
No.
so, yeah.
Okay, so 22 on the first one. That hits.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be 6 points bludgeoning damage. The second one, 17.
17 will hit.
The other one
Cool. Let me get off.
hits you for 4 points bludgeoning damage. So
Okay.
he sees in you his son,
Oh.
but he still whacks.
And then he's going to step here.
Damn it, Jeffrey!
Uh-oh.
And he is going to need a dexterity saving throw from these 3.
Okay, dex save on the guards first. They
What
get
spell are we
no
looking for?
bonus, so I'm just going to roll 2 at
Burning
the same time. I got 6 and a 2. They get no bonuses.
They need 18.
Yep. And then, okay, the Drake.
Oh, pretty bad. But 1s are treated as 2s for me. It's fire.
And the Drake failed too, so they all failed the dex check.
16 fire damage to all of them.
Okay, how's this all look? All 3. All 3.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Except for the one guy in the corner's still alive.
Oh.
So you got the Drake and 2 guys.
Cool.
What does fire do? It burns. I mean, they burn to death horrifically.
Well,
Their
burning
faces
ring of fire.
melt.
Wilhelm scream.
The one by the door has his last thoughts of his child.
That's not it. Let's try this again.
Oh, they all die.
Oh, yeah, the family at home.
Oh. He had a family.
Listen, he knew the risks.
That's not it either. How come I don't know it?
The Wilhelm scream?
It's gotta be. Here you go.
Yay.
I love it.
I'm into
That's
it.
3 of them. And okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess it's
Fire dice?
all that's left is the one guard.
He's standing there, just like,
And he just takes his mace and drops it on the ground. Come on.
Yeah.
it's up to you.
Yeah, Lucas, you're up. Oh, the boss ain't fighting you anymore either. We'll have that conversation after whatever Lucas
Yeah,
wants to
I
do
just
with
got
this
him.
last guy.
I got him in an arm lock.
Get out of here. Go find a better job.
And he runs out the door past Jurah.
Jurah stops him and gives him 15 gold coins and tells him to give it to each of the families of the guys.
Absolutely. Do a perception check.
Or
Or I'll find him.
Insight, yes, do an insight check. That's what I meant. Yes, thank you.
If he doesn't, we'll find him.
That is 13.
Doesn't look like he's gonna do that.
Move your hunter's mark to him.
I know, right?
No, seriously, like use that to intimidate him.
Huh?
Tell
Right.
him
He's
you'll
already-
know. Tell him you'll know.
Oh, after
You see what I'm
the
saying? Right now. Yeah.
He feels this heat come over him in this cold room.
And she walks up to him and sticks her sword right underneath his chin. And then she goes, and I best hear that they've reached their families and not your fucking pockets.
You'll get Christmas cards, Christmas cards, Christmas cards. I'll change my life.
Then I just took his sword and tapped him on the head. Be a little good boy.
All right.
There you go.
Mitch leaves here with like 11 points HP.
Yeah.
And now we have a new enemy to look forward to in the future.
That lasts for like an hour. Like you know where he's at and everything.
Yeah.
check.
So we're gonna just. Ooh, that's not what I want.
Oh my god, that ice is melting.
Wow. It is-
The ice is
It's like
melting. All
up
that
to her
fire
ankles
and the
now.
ice.
Pretty sure that wasn't his bowels as he ran away.
This place is gonna be full of black mold.
Well done, guys. Well done.
We didn't kill everybody this time.
I got a few words with this guy
Well,
someday. Yes.
So Demakos, he's not. Listen. No reason to be hasty. I just wanted to see your quality. You proved it.
That's why I wanted to hire you guys for the Helm of Brilliance. Come on.
Don't try to kill us again, or I'll shake the shit out of you. Then he shakes the hell out of him.
All right.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's just trying to make him scared.
What's in the chest?
The shards in the chest.
Oh.
Jurah, found a shiny for you.
While she's going to the chest, Eru would poke around, and so would Percy and Finner. Well, unless you're holding the guy.
I'm just holding the guy.
Basically, you guys found about 7,000 in gems, art, and gold holed up in this place. Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys can split 7,000 4 ways if you'd like.
Okay.
I would say that maybe tomorrow you sell some of the art, unless you want to keep art. Decorate a room that you're not allowed to decorate.
Yeah, we can't keep this.
Just put things in there. And
Yeah,
watch
you
it.
put the picture up, and then when the room disappears,
It just goes.
it's invisible. The picture falls to the ground.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
I think that's
yeah.
what would happen.
So you made back some of the gold you spent.
Yep.
I mean, that's enough to buy you a bag, 2 bags.
Yeah.
Another too bad.
Is there anything you'd like to do with the Makos?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna
Let's
let-
do that before she gets.
Before
into
she does that?
it.
Okay.
Yes.
Your operation is done. And the Zentarum, they run the streets now. So you should report to one of the nearest Zentarum outposts and turn yourself in. Maybe they'll have a job for you.
There is dental. I don't know if you guys had that.
Yeah. Okay. I can go now.
Tell me why you sent those beetle bandits to hire me, and that you had every intention of killing me, didn't you?
I mean, who could the Beetle Bandits kill? Come on, they're harmless.
Well, they're harmless now. You owe me a debt. I'm going to spare your life today. One day I will come to claim that debt, and you'll do me a favor when I need it done. Understand?
Yes, sir.
And I'll let him go.
I kind of slowly out looking at all of y'all.
He winks at him.
And he leaves. And that leaves Jurah with just the...
Be a good lad.
while they're rummaging around collecting items to pay for some of the stuff that they spent, you go over to the chest and unlock it.
She opens up the chest.
And there's a
got a
glowing
picture of that.
shard in there.
And she picks it up.
Alright, so when you pick it up, first you can hear the running water. And then you start to see, like you're there almost. It's dark water, and it runs like a river, but it's thick and it's alive, it's moving around. And you look around and you see 11 figures around you. And they got their sword and bow in hand. You got a sword and bow in your hand too. You are the 12th of them. How long have you been running? Your legs are burned. The air smells very foul. And you try to breathe, but you're choking on. It's just hard to breathe. And the world around you is so dark. And you look ahead and there's this room. And this is the one last place for all of y'all to hide. And you guys burst into the room and they nervously are barring the way. But then the water starts seeping in around the edges and it cracks all around you. And you know time's running out. And you all sense that death is near. And in despair you hear a familiar voice. And it's your father. He tells the 12, he will accept the burden. And then you pop out of it. You had seen your father. He was an Eladrin, right? Did I pronounce that right?
Eladrin.
Eladrin, like you.
Okay, alright. I see my father.
Papa.
So he took on the burden of all of our 12 lives?
He said he would accept the burden.
Okay.
So after you've come out, does it look like you come out of a trance?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you see?
I saw my father for the first time. And the 12 people that I was telling you guys about, he said to us that he would take on the burden right before we met our death. And he took it on. And at that point, we were stuck in a room. And that was it. Like, I guess he took on what we about to be our fate.
Selune seems to be guiding you to your destiny, unlocking your past.
Destiny past altogether. Yes.
We must find these other shards.
And this will all come together. Must go on.
Well, it's getting late. Do you guys want to sleep in Percy's house or find a room to stay in or anything like that? How do you guys want to handle it?
Nicest.
Percy's house.
Oh, here we go.
You have a house?
I have not just any house. I've got a mansion full of other Percivals to
Your room looks
cater
just
to
like
our,
this.
to our every beck and call.
Well, I mean, there's some really nice inns here in town, but, I mean, I'll check out your house, I guess.
It's amazing.
It's got really good meatloaf.
So Fenrir will go through the whole spiel of watching all the different Percys come out and the chairs pulling out and the nice ambiance, and he'll totally just comment on how cool everything looks. He actually accidentally breaks a crystal dining set. Oh shit, my sword. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. They will repair themselves. And
Oh,
they start
well.
to like reform themselves on the ground.
Oh, good. breaks another one just to watch it happen.
I wouldn't test the limits or anything.
Oh, all right. And well, I guess what's for dinner?
Anything you want. Just call Chef Percival and he'll come and take your order.
I'll have a whole lamb, roasted.
Well, Chef Percival isn't here right now.
Oh,
I'm Butler Percival.
oh. Well,
He folds your undies.
oh.
I do the laundry. I greet people, I put away their coats. Very nice leather jacket, by the way.
Yep.
I can understand why you didn't
Right.
want to put
Yep,
it away.
Why don't you put that up on the coat rack for me?
Sure.
Here, we're gonna see that again.
And we'll go to dinner. I want to talk to Percival, the real one.
Percival the Clan
Ooh,
Paxton.
I've got things
Are
down.
you guys invited to dinner too? Can they come?
Yeah, of course. Everybody always welcome. Unless they're
Having
not.
a family dinner.
Aw, it's family dinner.
I've got some items we bought at that shop I'd like for you to look and see if you can identify them.
Yes.
Oh, certainly. Let's wait until after dinner. We'll go up to my item identifying room.
Ooh,
Sounds good.
that sounds interesting.
Where's the chef? I'll have a whole lamb.
Chef Percival! And,
Yeah.
Percival with chef's hat pops up. What can I get for you tonight?
A whole lamb.
Whole lamb coming right up.
Fenrir turns into a werewolf and eats the whole lamb.
You bring him the lamb alive.
Did you want that living or dead? I know you've got some very particular tastes.
I like it roasted. He eats a fucking lamb.
I pick up my plate and I go sit next to Uru.
It's like in the cartoon Beauty and the Beast. He's just like there you go.
All I can hear is the bone napper slurping noises from Futurama.
After he's consumed this whole lamb and probably some of the bones too, turns back into Fenrir.
Feel better?
Yes.
Marvelous. That was horrifying to watch.
I was famished.
Iru is like finally learning fine dining and is using pinky out with a spoon, having soup.
That would be a great time to feed y'all's pets.
Yeah!
So let's do some animal handling checks.
Okay. Yay.
Sounds so... You should be more excited than me because my animal handling skill is 0.
I'm gonna have my cat trained in no time.
Are you going to cast Speak with Animals on it again?
Oh.
Natural 20!
That would be a natural 20 with an 8 plus 8. I have mine doing tricks and
Yeah.
sprinting and aerobatics.
Did you
Fast
cast
as
Did you cast Speech with Animals on it again?
I did. Huzzah.
I really like this place. Lots of places for me to run around and look for mice. It's going to be awesome.
And what did I say? Only if Percy lets you.
I'll conjure up some illusionary mice for you, Chase.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's like a moth he's like swatting at.
Meanwhile, Iru's over here trying to get the bat. He's watching her talking to her goddamn animal. What'd you roll?
Oh. Ooh, 17 at least.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yes, the bat takes to the berries very nicely from your hand. Does not bite.
Oh, Malgroth. The terrible.
Yeah, what did you name the cat?
Spike.
Spike.
Just Spike.
I like Malgroth better.
Well,
It's
okay,
Malgroth.
I'm gonna come up with better.
No,
terrible.
Spike's fine. No, let's just name you going to name it. That's fine.
Malgroth the terrible. Terribly adorable. He
Alright.
whispers to him.
You guys want to go upstairs and identify items or anything like that?
Oh yeah, sure. He'll he'll take you upstairs into a room. It is it's like a workshop. There's books all over the place. There's magnifying glasses. There's things laid out on the table and different tomes. And he says, "What do you need me to identify?"
Well, first of all, can you get the bard to put on the party list? The party playlist?
Bard Percy. Percy Bard.
Party, 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 everybody's at the party. Sorry, I had to make that
I'm
joke.
a barbarian.
Was there anything you want to be?
I have a magical ear.
He's going to take it and hold it. If you spend some time attuning to this, you can hear out of it, no matter where it's placed.
Oh, nice. Puts it back on his string.
I've got this eye patch that I'm almost certain is just a bad eye patch.
He takes it, he examines it, he puts on, he gets a little magnifying thing over his eye. He puts it on over his eye, and then he takes it off, and then he says, "This is an eye patch."
This is nice.
I figured. And it's glass, isn't it?
That is not a real gem.
Yeah.
Looks like it's for a children's costume or something.
What about these dice? I think I know what they'll do, but
These dice are enchanted to land on whatever the ruler wants. That being said, anybody holding the dice can sense their function. They do not require attunement. So, if you're going to cheat with them, I'd advise not letting anybody touch them.
be careful about what kind of games I play with it.
How about this? And he puts a stick in front of you that says enchanted stick on it.
He examines the stick and examines it more, and then he takes it and starts hitting it against the table. And then he says, "This actually has quite a powerful enchantment. It's unbreakable, and it can't be burned. It can be burned, but it will never burn. You can set it on fire, but it won't burn.
Oh,
And it's also unbreakable."
an infinite faggot. Well, you guys have never heard that word before? That means small.
Yeah, I'm
It
aware.
means small stick of wood that you set on fire. What's the big deal?
Bundle of. It's a bundle.
Why are you guys all looking at me like that? You never read Lord of the Rings? He puts it in his pack.
First he just stares at you. And then I'm gonna bring out that metal sphere.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
about an inch in diameter, so it's not very large. And he goes, "Oh wow, where'd you find one of these? These are actually quite rare. These are the iron bands of Bilbarbo. Bilbaro? Not sure how you pronounce that. Bilaro. Basically, what's going to happen is you take this and throw it at somebody while speaking the command word in Cossaris, and it will bind them up. The bands will go around them and prevent them from moving.
Could
Oh,
come in handy.
That's a cage
Restraining them.
grenade.
yeah.
That's
So
pretty awesome.
if we need to,
Catch
It's
someone.
really hard to get out of. I couldn't.
okay, all right.
Make a ranged attack roll with attack bonus equal to your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus. On a hit, the target is restrained until you take a bonus action to speak the command word to release it. It requires a DC 20 strength check to get out of.
Ooh, okay,
If they break it, then it's permanently non-functional.
got it. Okay.
So if they manage to break out of it, it's broken.
And it's use a day.
What a neat item.
That is a neat item. I like
Definitely coming in handy.
I have a permanent campfire.
In the bag of wind is just a bag of wind, right?
It seems like this bag has wind in it.
It's a bag of wind
It's pretty cool.
on a hot day.
There you go.
Use it kind of like a gust of wind, which is a spell I don't know.
There you go.
Awesome.
This grappling hook is just a grappling hook. Actually, no.
I know it doesn't have a rope attached to it.
That's true. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I
What
need to
about
get
this
some rope.
mummified hand?
That is a troglodyte hand. I don't think it does anything.
Want to hang it on here?
It's got some pretty sharp
Necklace?
claws. You might be able to use it for scratching your back.
That's a ear necklace.
Gotcha. Just on an arm.
You can put it on the end of this stick, and you have a back scratcher. And he puts the hand on the end of the indestructible stick. So now we have a party back scratcher.
That doesn't
Anytime
hurt.
someone's back is itchy, hey.
Keep that in mind. I got
Party back
spyglass. I
scratcher.
know it's not magic or anything, but I've always wanted one of these.
How much did you pay for that?
2,000 gold.
You got ripped off. That
Yeah.
cost like 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
I noticed you also got some enchanted arrows. What those cost you? Like 5 gold each.
More
What?
like
5 gold each.
Yeah, that's usually like the going price for enchanted ammunitions.
well, after
You can only use them one time.
We really need to take Percy shopping with us if we go for anything magic. Why didn't we have Percy with us?
I know. I agree. They're too busy having.
It was nice shopping and
Yeah.
definitely.
I was going to ask you to look at my leather jacket, but we all know what that does.
Oh, that's actually quite a nice leather jacket. It's enchanted a bit as well. Hold on.
Yeah, to make me look cool.
Yeah, it does make you look cool. I think I like you more already. Let me see.
I can't smell you as much either.
+1 to charisma checks.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Nice.
Flips up the collar.
Yeah. Greaser.
And so you guys, after going through this, you guys all go to your bedrooms. Did we describe what Fenrir's bedroom looks like, or no?
It's barren.
It's barren.
I opened the door to it,
It's barren.
and it looks like the camp outside.
All right.
Whoa!
Dogs sleep outside.
Does it really take me outside, or do I
It'll
get...
take you. It'll look like whatever you want it to look like.
All right. Well, if for seriousness, I'll open it up, and it does look like there's a finely like Viking looking carved bed with ox furs and stuff there, and there's a roaring fire over there, and above the hearth is like a rack for a battle axe, and there's all my swords are nicely lined up on the wall, all categorized. There you go. That's my room.
And then prostitute Percy comes in.
There's a
Do you want some company?
and I'll say, my heart belongs to someone else now. I can't, although I'm very tempted. There's a taxidermied like ogre head on the wall and what have you. Yeah.
What does prostitute Percy look like?
Exactly what you think he looks like.
Percy,
Just the purple hat.
Just the hat.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Percy with boobs and
Yeah.
lipstick on.
Yeah.
You
I
go
can look
full
like anything you want me to look like.
Bugs Bunny. You
It's
know?
magic.
I am not sleeping with the prostitute.
But it could look like Helena, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not cheating.
It's not cheating. It's like
Is it cheating if it's a magical
It looks like
construct?
Helena, but it still has Percy's voice.
There's no getting rid of the voice.
I haven't figured out the voices yet.
I looked up.
Just don't speak.
I looked up artwork for prostitute gnome. Here's prostitute Percy. There is a prostitute gnome you can buy. Oh my god.
Night falls
Oh,
on your
all right.
first day in Neverwinter. Jeez.
I'm gonna like for the 4 hours I have before I have to go to sleep. I'm gonna let my bat out
Sure.
and play with it with the little toy See if I can get it to.
Spike is just staring longingly at the bat.
I'm in my room.
Yeah.
Okay. So is Spike. He's like crawled through the rafters.
Open up your door. Have you seen Spike?
Yes, he's. I don't know what he's doing. As long as he doesn't attack Maldroth, we won't have a problem.
And then I like do this meow, meow, at you, and you just get out of the room and you start down the hallway. No, I went.
Oh, okay. he scurries off.
I'm trying to see if I can get like
That's my
Maldroth
plant
to
talk.
come to my hands to get the bug.
Well, you had a good day of training there with the 17 roll, so it was a good. You had some good success. But you know it's going to probably take more.
Yeah.
You have to continually do some animal handling checks to get your animals where you want them to be. Cause,
I want to be able to like pet him.
and it's going to take some time in game. So we'll just, something you're going to have to, now that you are responsible adults who want to have animals, you got to clean up after them, you got to feed them, you got to water them, and you got to train them.
Yeah. I got 5 pounds of bugs.
How come you guys, all your pets get to have treats and get trained and then get to throw the ball?
You ate your
Never
pet.
once did you want
I
to
was
throw
gonna
the
say-
ball for me.
I was gonna say.
Well, Finra, we didn't want to demean you.
I like going after balls.
I mean, if you want me to, we can.
Throw a stick every once
Even
in a
though
while.
Percy is kind enough to give them
stick.
all separate rooms, they all end up in the same room together, talking all night long about chasing balls. But Percy has the greatest night's sleep ever, bringing us upon the next day in Neverwinter. You guys, she's feeling today the second shard's probably in the Black Lake district, which just walking around you can kind of hear from the people that they're now trying to call it the Blue Lake district. And in it, there's a lot of cool things that you guys can explore. There's still some shops there and whatnot. There's an alchemist lab.
Looking for a potion shop.
There's the Flickering Ember, which is a general goods store. There is an old manor. There's the Beached Leviathan, which is a 3-tiered ship that has been beached on land. And it's a bar now, it's a tavern. And then, of course, in the distance is Castle Never, which everyone kind of knows that Castle Never, no one's living in there. It's destroyed. And there's rumors of monsters and stuff like that in there. And then there's the Neverneath, which is an endless maze inside the castle. That's why people don't go in there. And the Vault of the Nine. So people don't go in there just because it's supposedly haunted. But Lord Neverwinter wants to refurbish it, but it's one of the things that they've kept putting off because they don't have the gold for it. Actually, the town of Neverwinter is in debt to Waterdeep right now. So, but you guys start your day wandering around.
Rolling.
Where would you guys like to go?
I definitely would like to go and buy some potions.
All right, so we want to start at the alchemist. Everybody want to go get some potions?
Sure.
It's good to me.
I want an etching rod so I can deface public property. Just so everyone's clear why I want that etching rod. To magically inscribe Ivru was here.
Draw phallic shapes on pictures of politics and such.
Yes.
So
yes.
between the Taters and Lakeside area of the Blue Lake District, you find the Alchemist's Lab. When you go in, before you stands a short female with amber eyes, light brown curly hair that goes down to her shoulders with a big smile. She has what seems to be wielding goggles on her forehead and some suit on her cheeks and neck, and she greets you with a hearty, energetic, "Hi, hello," and stretches out her hand.
Greetings to you.
Hi.
He shakes her hand.
Good morning.
Looking to see what kind of potions you may have available. I am an adventurer and I am always looking for performance-enhancing drugs.
All right. Well, what are we looking for?
Do you have anything that will make me faster and more efficient in battle? Such as a potion of speed.
Potion of speed.
What
Okay.
does the lady look like?
Potion of speed, then.
This.
Potion of speed. 400 gold,
Okay.
according to the book.
I shall take 3 of them.
Okay. I better get my calculator out. We're gonna be here a while, ain't we?
I'll get mine out.
Nope, I'm keeping track. Don't worry. 1,200 for Fenrir. Anybody else want any potions?
Grab like 3 greater healing potions.
Potion of greater healing, 150 gold. That's an uncommon. So 3 of those. 450.
I as well will take 3 of those.
Did you guys take the 7,000 and
Oh yeah, we need to hawk that, don't we?
I would imagine that's part of what you guys are doing that day.
Doing what?
Hawking the items you guys got from 1750. So everybody got 1750 from that little excursion.
Okay.
So that's going to help pay for some of the stuff right there. Any other potions?
I'll
Go ahead.
let you go first.
I know, we're not making jokes anymore. I'm sorry.
I was gonna see if I could get a potion. I'll do 3 potions of healing as well.
Okay.
Greater.
And I was wondering if you had any potion of fire breath, or if you had any.
Potion of fire breath, 150.
I'll take 3 of those. That was on my list as well.
And then I was wondering if you had any potion in invulnerability.
Potion of invisibility, invulnerability, 3,840.
I'll take 1.
All right. Now that's a buy. So you're buying the potion of vulnerability. 3840. Yay!
Do you have a oil of sharpness?
3,200.
I'll take 1. And do you have any potions of flight?
300. Oh, sorry, 500. 500 for potion of flying.
I'll take 3.
Percy outlaws any other flying other than him.
We'll see. There are some times where you just have to get up high.
Who's not shopping right now? Bag the groceries for these people, please.
Bag the what do you mean?
Just pretend you're the character bagging all their potions.
Oh, okay.
I do math.
Alright, so that was a potion of hold on.
Flying.
Potion of flying. You needed a oil of sharpening. I'm sorry, I'm just an intern.
Sure, there's a lot of interns here.
I know.
Are you getting paid?
No,
What is with the
1,600.
rampant?
6,800.
it's COVID.
Just change everything.
Change everything. They don't have to pay anyone now. Okay, I think I got all your potions bottled up. You can go
Iru.
over to the cashier.
Yeah, Iru, are you buying anything else?
That's what I was looking at. I was
Alright,
looking at
okay.
potions.
Jurah, anything else?
Hey, if you're gonna buy something, you like have to buy it. You can't say
potion
You
of-
save her for the tavern!
And a potion of heroism.
Potion of heroism. Let's see here. That's only 180.
What's that one
I
do?
will take 3 of those.
What's that one do?
I don't know.
You better watch yourself with that. My cousin got arrested for possession of heroism.
Can I get how much is a potion of invisibility?
If I looked like that, I'd want a potion of invisibility too.
You're just gonna like slowly unshuck his dagger halfway. Interns now.
180 for potion of invisibility.
180? Yeah, throw that in there.
Okay. Just one?
Just one. Don't need an invisibility off of.
So, Jurah, you owe 4,830 gold.
That's everything today?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you owe 630 gold, Iru.
Like total or for today?
Total. For just this shop.
Just this shop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, hold on.
How much would it be for a potion of storm giant strength?
I don't know if they share that stuff with us, but let me look and see.
So,
Nope. Don't see it in here. I'm sorry.
so how much did you say we got from splitting the wares? 1,000.
7,000. So it's 1750 apiece.
Yeah. So basically, that pays for most stuff you just bought.
1750.
I don't know why you guys are worried about spending money. You're gonna make money real quick.
Well, I want to know. I haven't. I thought you were going to give me like a total.
I'm saving up for a house.
Save up for a house. Another one.
So,
Yeah.
Your total everything
I
bought
don't
here
need
is
that, don't worry.
630 gold.
okay. Here, and what about yesterday?
Oh well, I'm sorry. I can get that later. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't keep that one. I just started doing it while you guys were in here because you kept buying stuff. I was like, well,
Okay. Okay.
but I can get the other stuff here. Just don't worry about that.
Alright, yeah.
That's the last thing you need to worry about. So you guys step outside the store, and there's a lady out there who greets Jurah. Oh, sorry. She's also a lad right now. Hello. It is so nice to see you.
Hello, do I know you?
No, but the goddess Selune beckoned me to come to this town and told me that there would be heroes here who are collecting their tears. I saw them come from the sky.
I see. Okay. Well, it was very nice meeting you. And who are you?
My name is Lady Jasmine. I am a believer in Selune. I'm one of her priests.
Is there anything else that you've been feeling? Anything else
No.
you can tell me?
I was drawn here because I was told that we can bring light to this town if I could collect all 3 of the shards.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I've just collected one.
She said that one of her people would be here, and it appears, as I can feel, that there's more than one of her people here.
Yes. And then I point out Percy, and I point out Finn.
Jurah, this potion makes you big. Oh, hey. Who's your friend there?
What'd you say your name was again?
Lady Jasmine.
This is Lady Jasmine.
Jasmine, I love your tea.
Nice to meet you. Smells
She
like
says she's
one
a
of yours.
priestess. She says she's a priestess from Selune.
Can I get an
Ah.
insight check on her?
Sure.
Yes.
Oof. 6.
Seems genuine.
Can I get an insight check?
Sure. Everybody's just checking her out.
Natural 20.
Ooh!
I better hurry up and wait a second. You gotta scroll down for those. I apologize, but it's coming.
So a total of 27.
She seems very genuine. I mean, you see upon her robes the embroidering of the moon and the moon goddess and all that stuff. There's a softness to her, almost like a glow. You know, like she's probably a high priestess.
Ooh.
She says she's drawn to the light, and also that she's also looking for the 3 shards in place of Selene.
I sense all of you are on a path set forth by Selune. All of you, I sense the moon glow.
We are the Moonborn, and she is the goddess of the moon. I can see how that would be a good connection.
There is a darkness coming. She has champions she sought out.
You know of this darkness.
Yes,
You know of the Lady Shar.
of course. Her twin sister.
That'd be the darkness.
Yes.
We have an opportunity to bring light to Neverwinter. If we can get all 3 of the shards.
And that's what we're doing. Just here, backing up the potion.
We would love to have your help.
Yes, do you have any insight that you could shed, maybe?
No, I've been sent here to help you once you've reached the end of your journey.
I see.
Well, you should come along with us. We are currently in a shopping episode, but we will love to have you along with us.
Well, then I will
Please,
go with you.
we're on our second.
I'll probably be very silent, and it won't seem like I'm not even here.
Fair.
Okay, so you guys, she goes with you guys. Maybe you guys are thinking about getting a little lunch or something. So you're headed over to the tavern, but as you're headed over to the tavern, you see this sign that says Whale & Jenny's Tattoo Parlor.
All right.
Yeah.
You ever got a tattoo before?
Sure. And then she lifts up her arms and she's tatted on both sides.
Oh, nice. I want to get me one of those. Maybe I can get a dragon or something. To symbolize that I killed a dragon.
Do you like beetles?
I don't know.
Well,
I have no desire to get tattoos, so I'm gonna go see about getting us lunch. You want me to get your lunch orders ready while you're doing that?
Some sort of salted meat on rye.
Salted meat on rye bread.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Percy, you gonna hang out and laugh with them, or?
Let's get a tattoo, Percy.
I was thinking about getting Moon on one hand on my knuckles and Born on the other ones on
That
the knuckles,
sounds
so I can Moon Born, and I don't have to go around saying it anymore.
That sounds pretty awesome.
I'll find something. I'm pretty familiar with the city. I'm sure you probably couldn't find the good spots anyway. Tourists, right?
Fair, but ow. Alright, I'll go get you guys' orders and I'll see you after a while. So you guys are walking up, standing outside of Wailing Ginny's.
Alright.
Make it happen. Make it happen. Come on.
The exterior seems very out of place for any of the other shops you've seen. There's like a cow skull, just regular barrels. A tumbleweed seems to be like constantly spinning, like
Nice.
just kind of not going anywhere, but it's slowly turning. And
pretty cool.
there's two saloon-style double doors.
Alright.
And there's some kind
So
of
just bust open like we're.
Yeah.
yeah. As you
All right.
You step inside and you see the most peculiar person that you've seen in the city so far. There's a wide variety of different folks, but there you see, as you all know, a stone genasi.
Ooh.
Yes, stone genasi is like, well, howdy. What can I do for you wonderful-looking folks?
Howdy, that sounds like a good word. I like that
Well,
word.
we're in here. As you
Howdy.
can tell, we want a tattoo.
Oh, you ain't gonna find a better tattoo this side of the Sword Coast, that's for sure. My name's Skeeter, best ink slinger you ever gonna meet. And he's kind of like an agate looking, like very earth tones, stone genasi. It looks like he's somehow managed to like incorporate, like alter the flesh, his own flesh to where it like swirls.
Wow.
I actually do have agate in my
Nice.
ear, so like the speckles turn like kind of like a whirlwind
Right,
going across
yeah.
his arm. I really like agate.
Agate's beautiful.
You know.
I was out of character, sorry.
No, you're good. No, I'd love agate.
Mhm.
So, what can I get y'all today? I got some specials, if that might interest you.
Let's hear him.
Alrighty, well, first we got here is the Coiling Grasp tattoo. You can see right here. It's a it looks like some interconnected. He's got different options for it. You could get like there's chains, they're swirling. There's a rope. There's obviously, like you would notice, Chad, like the dwarvish braids for metal. This here one, now, are y'all familiar with tattoos? Like real tattoos, not just the kind of stuff you get on a sailboat, no offense, kind lady. These are actually enchanted. So that on top of being excellent pieces of art on your fine bodies, these you can actually utilize in combat.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, that's why you come to Neverwinter, the Skeeter's Wailing Ginny's.
We were just gonna get, well, what'd you say?
Moonborn.
Oh, I could do that for you. But let me keep going. He's got like big. He's very proud of it.
Yeah.
He's got like big.
He's trying to sell it.
hand drawn variations of the spell. So with the Coiling Grasp tattoo, you can extend the ink like tendrils, and it can reach forward about 15 feet and you can grapple something. So say some little cut purse is trying to get away with your hard-earned winnings, you can just send that bad boy right out and grab him and get your money back and box him around the ears a few times.
And he's a real good artist, so even if you described a tattoo...
Who are you?
I'm the DM. I step in. It's a voice in your
It's
head.
God.
But if you describe a tattoo based on what he has, he can maybe make it towards what you want. So...
Yeah, I can do a little for more. These are like prefabs, but you spend a little extra money. I can put a little extra on it, make it a little more custom to your needs. And as he's talking, he's like flipping this weird. It looks almost like a crystal wand, but it's got like constantly changing colors on the top, like kind of a bulbish thing, and then a very uncomfortably sharp looking tip. Like it looks like it's going to cut you just looking at it.
Oh, wow.
He's always like flipping that around.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not done yet, partner. I've got the Eldritch Claw. The bearer can melee attacks are considered magical to overcome immunity to such kind of varmints you might encounter. You can also use Eldritch Maul as a bonus action. You know, causing causing your melee weapon attacks and unarmed strikes to hit targets 15 feet away, dealing 1d6 force damage on hit. Now these are my two premium ones. It's going to take up half of a limb or your scalp for these two. Little lady looks like she's already got her arms a little full up, so we might have to shave you. I do offer that free of charge though, so we can shave your scale.
We could do invisible ink, huh?
No.
I wonder if Rick Finger has a beard right
No,
now.
I'm not.
Roll and see.
I do what?
I do not.
Let's see if he's got a beard. He could magically grow a beard every day.
No. These ones are a little less sought after, but they're still good. It's called the Illuminator. It allows you to spout an unlimited quantity of ink from your fingertips, effectively turning them into an unlimited pen. So if you take a lot of notes, you could do that. And you can also touch a piece of writing to make it invisible to everyone other than yourself. So basically, you could turn something invisible by covering it in the ink, so only you can see it. Good for if you trying to hide your shares of spoils from your teammates. Not saying y'all do that, but that's just an example. I definitely haven't done that. No matter what Cletus says, that did not happen. And then there's the Masquerade Tattoo. It's pretty fun for parties. A lot of performers like this one. You can shift into any form and move about. It can shift into any form and move about your body at your discretion. And it also allows you to cast Disguise Self once per day. So you can disguise your whole self. Like I said, very popular amongst entertainers. Definitely could be used for nefarious deeds. I do not encourage such behavior.
Well, I'll tell you this. It's a lot like being in a real tattoo parlor where they're trying to push all these tattoos on you. And all you want is a damn tramp stamp.
I will say, these works of art do require an attunement. So if you've got any other equipment that you want, you're going to have to give something up for one of these pieces of art on your body that will augment your life for the better, guaranteed. No refunds.
Means it takes up an attunement spot.
Yes, it does. Yes, sir. You already know your magic. I like that. You're a handsome-looking fella. You know what you're about.
I hold out my Ilge rune, which is like a opal, fire opal, and I'm like, I'm attuned to this little baby.
That's a fine piece of craftsmanship right there.
That's right.
One of my cousins is an opal.
He's making me talk like
Prettiest gal you ever done seen.
Just can't
got a
help
very-
but have this
Best gal in
accent
the
with him.
family. What about you, little
Got a
sir?
very similar
you want
accent
any
to
of
the
these, or do you
Alaskan
just
people.
want some regular ink on them knuckles, looking like a real badass?
You know, I think I'll actually pass for now. I'm kind of saving up my money for, I want to buy everything in town.
You want to buy up the whole town, trying to become the new lord of Neverwinter?
Maybe I am.
That's a noble ambition. Maybe with someone like you, this town's gonna be on the ups.
You never know when you're going to need money, and everybody else has spent so much of it already. I think I'll hold on.
What's
But you guys enjoy your tattoos. I've never been a huge fan
I
of
can
paint.
do regular schmegular art, but I do highly recommend these. But like I said, if you just want regular ink on that skin, I'll do that too.
I think I'm going to do the coil and grasp.
Coil and grasp.
And I just want you to wrap it around in between the tattoos I have here.
What's
Right,
it
let
look
me
like? What do you want him? Give him a description. What do you
Man,
want?
what kind of
I think I'm going to do, of my past, I'm going to do the octopus tentacle.
octopus tentacle?
Wrap it around
Ooh, I
my
like
arm.
that. Little kinky, like it. I'm into that. That's okay. We don't judge around here. All right, let's see here. So, what color tentacles you want? You want them chromatic or changing colors?
That sounds great. I like
Yeah,
that.
change
Yeah.
by the day.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it fresh. All right, I
Okay.
can do that. That is
I like
not
that.
a problem. All right.
I like that.
Pretty bad.
What about you, handsome sir? You gonna get anything today? Like I said,
Well-
you seem a little conflicted about losing that attunement spot, so I could just do some.
No, I don't think I'll have one of those magic ones, but I don't know. Perhaps a dragon right here on my wrist.
Little dragon on the wrist. All right.
Yeah,
How
that's
you
a good
sure you don't
thing.
want a big dragon? You're a big fella. Got all that prime real estate. I could do you real good.
Just one on my wrist to remind me.
Alrighty, who wants to go first in the chair?
All right, since mine's going to take longer, I'll do mine first.
Alrighty, little lady, you get comfortable right there.
I
And
think that's a $3,000 tattoo.
it is, yeah, 3,000 gold.
Okay.
As
There you
he
go.
doesn't mention that until you start.
Oh, yeah, I'm
It's
sorry, I
gonna be
apologize.
3,000.
His lady's like, by the way, this one does cost 3,000 gold, and I've already started.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
No
Click, click,
refunds.
click, 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 click.
Alright, can you go ahead and give me a constitution save?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you about this, but I thought it'd be a little fun.
She wants hers to look like an octopus reaching out and grabbing you, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, they kind of like shift around a little bit, not like fast.
A 9.
9? Alright, yeah. You're used to the tattoos. This one's different considering it's magic. So it's like essentially being burned into your flesh. Like it's a feeling of burning while
Okay.
ink is going under the skin.
Okay.
So the regular tattoos you've gotten, they were painful and they took time to heal. And you notice it don't have any open wounds, but it burns twice as much.
So I'm looking at Fenrir and I'm like, it doesn't hurt at all. Fenrir's like, not at all.
It doesn't hurt at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. And he's so as time passes,
How many hours would it take you a whole
let's
arm
see,
tattoo?
it's a whole arm, and I'm having to work in between the other ones while connecting them. So it's gonna be at least probably about 5 hours is gonna take the total. But we've got the outlines done. He is good at his job, but I'm gonna need another
Constitution.
saving throw
Alright. That's 2.
because now we are working on shading.
7. Oh, man.
You take 3 points of damage.
Oh.
And you
damn.
scream.
But you guys had a rest, so you should be at full strength today.
Yeah, it'll be full rest. But it hurts like the dickens. I know, little lady, this burns like nothing other, but trust me, this is gonna look real good, and you don't have to worry about healing. You just need a good night's rest, and you'll be right as rain. I promise you. Yeah, he's like going through the shading, and each one seems to like keep changing colors rapidly as like he's putting it in, and the orb on it does too. Coalesces. The orb shows you what color's going in. It's changing like that. Each stroke, as he fills in the lines, it's rapidly changing. But like as he's working it up, you notice that they start to kind of shift more uniform into the same color, and they just so slowly start to change like the hues. It's like going for the full spectrum of color, so you'll always have a different color in progress. And one last constitution save.
That is a 13.
You jerk out of the chair, and he makes a slight mark off the skin. As he's
damn.
he's doing the highlights kind of go a little farther. It doesn't look bad, but it's like, oh, you did great, little lady. Had a little mishap at the end there, but look at that. Get a look in this mirror right here, and yeah, your tentacles are slowly undulating. It's like I'd give it a little while before you try and get it to move. I'd think about it tonight while you're sleeping, just thinking about how you are becoming one with your newest piece of genuine art on your fine body. Aren't you a beauty? I'm sorry, but you are. All y'all so handsome, so beautiful. I just love meeting new folks.
Percy's been sitting there for 5 hours.
5 hours. He brought out a comfy chair for
He
Percy.
probably went into his little makeshift house.
That's there. He's got lots of comfy chairs
There's
around.
a door in the center of the tattoo bar.
And so you didn't get a fancy tattoo, so probably Cletus is doing your tattoo.
Oh no, it's all me.
Oh.
Cletus he's watching.
Well,
Cletus doesn't get he's an apprentice, not an intern.
I'd like to watch.
Yeah, he does like to watch. Just
Put that needle
that
in
already
skin.
took up so much of the day. Perhaps I shouldn't get one now.
oh, yours is simple. You're not getting a magic one. It'll take me. You just want a little dragon. That's gonna take me like 30 minutes artwork. It ain't gonna be nothing for you.
I didn't do anything in the future where I said, I've never had a tattoo before, did I?
You might have.
I'll let you know since it's non-magical and it's such a little piece. It's only gonna be 500 gold.
That looked like it hurt a lot.
That was imbuing a spell into her flesh, though. You're a tough guy. Come on,
I really
now.
want to get one, but I'm afraid that I might have said it in the
No,
future.
go ahead and get one then.
All right.
You can just get a regular tattoo.
He'll get a dragon on his wrist right here.
Dragon. All
To
right.
symbolize the dragon.
What color dragon you want, brother?
It's gonna look like this.
Alrighty, I can do that. Surely enough. Yep. I'm looking into your mind's eye right now, and I see what you want. Don't you worry.
A hint of
bit.
blue.
Hint of blue. All right. A little frosting. A little
Yeah.
frosting on there. Alrighty, hold still there, partner, for me, and we're gonna run through this. This is real easy. Trust me? You trust me? He's like holding your hand. You trust me, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Constitution saving.
Yeah. I'm totally awesome at those. Natural one.
You scream like a little girl. Oh, buddy, calm down. It's gonna be okay. He's like petting you. It's all right there now. You've never had a tattoo before in your life, have you? No. Oh, buddy, it's all right. It's a different kind of pain. I've been stabbed. It's different.
I got bit in half by a dragon almost one time and it didn't hurt this bad.
I know it. It's because it's such a small pain.
It's weird.
It is. Don't worry.
Don't like it.
I won't judge you none. And he proceeds to just like do the outline.
Right.
So you managed to get through the outline. Now it's shading. So,
Another?
yep, another one.
That's gonna be a little better. I gotta get my character sheet, sorry. Constitution saves are for me 16.
16? Oh yeah, flying. Like it hurts, it stings where it's going back over, touching on the edges, but you're used to it now. And it's like, all right, buddy. Now here's the hard part. This one's gonna hurt real bad. This is where we're gonna go in and we're gonna do the highlights, make it really pop. So when them fine damsels that you be saving see that, they'll be like, oh, where did you get such a nice piece of art on your body? So just bear with me. And one more con save for me.
That one will be 13.
You just make it. It hurts. It burns. It burns something fierce, even though your flesh is not opened like traditional tattoos. But it just seems to hurt so bad. But you grit through it, hold like a champ, and you are done. Alrighty, my handsome feller. That'll be 500 gold. I kindly appreciate y'all. Little master in there, can you hear me?
One of the illusionary Percivals will open the door and go, Parcel, the clan Paxton is busy right now.
Well,
Can I take a message?
Yes, you certainly can, you handsome little feller. I was just going to ask him if he was absolutely sure he didn't want Moonchild across his knuckles.
He's absolutely sure. And anyway, one of the other Percys is capable of doing tattoos.
Oh, well, ain't that just something?
Tattoo artist Percy, can you come out here?
Tattoo artist person comes out with like neck tattoos.
Yeah, he's
looking like
covered.
Post Malone.
Well, what do we have here? Little artist himself. What do you work on there, friend?
Oh, that Percy doesn't talk. That Percy has seen some things.
I understand. And you feel like it's like I know you probably don't want to shake my hand, but it's always exciting for me to meet someone else who practices the art.
He
just
couldn't
goes like
shake
this.
your hand anyway.
He just goes like-
He would have ceased to exist the second he walked outside of the building.
He just goes like this, and he's got silver teeth.
Just like evaporates as he walks out. Oh, that truly breaks my heart, and I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight. I surely will. But I think your friend, the handsome gentleman with the pointy ears, he seems to have a parcel of food for y'all.
He got lost.
He
playing
did.
a dice
He got
game,
lost.
and he won. Oh, he won 60 gold in a dice game.
Hell yes.
So he got lost, and the food's still warm.
Somehow.
Well, he got trapped into the dice game. He's like, oh shit, I'm supposed to get the food, and he finally came back with the food.
What time of day is it now?
Well, no, it's got to be at least 5 in the afternoon.
All right, maybe
It's
that's
getting dark, and he starts handing out what
Right.
kind of food he would have got.
Pastrami on rye, pastrami on rye. You didn't want anything they had.
Chef Percy made something for me.
That's I'm eating what looks
You had
like a
grilled
fried
cheeses.
critter on a stick.
And as you're eating your sandwich, Jurah, you feel drawn to towards the lake area, and so you kind of lead everybody down towards the lake, and you point out like a little hut, and you know the gym is in there. We need to go in that hut, and
Perfect girl for that.
you guys get over there, and you can kind of hear talking down this little. It's like a little hidden area. Like a smuggler's den, and you hear the guys. Palace, you owe us your cut. It's overdue now, and if you don't pay up, you're gonna owe the Dead Rats Guild quite a sum. Hey, come on, hey. So you hear that there's a conversation going on, echoing up there. How do you guys want to proceed?
There's an aggressive conversation going on up there. It looks like a shakedown. Sounds like a shakedown.
I'm gonna sneak up to get a better listen.
Can we all sneak up?
Yeah, let's roll a stealth check. Nobody's got heavy armor?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Do I have to?
+8.
Huh?
Do I get it ready?
Huh? Oh, I mean, I've got my
Oh my God,
stealth
yeah.
roll.
Oh, good thing.
Yeah, you're like
19.
We got 19. What you got?
30.
19.
dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
20. What you got, Eru?
30.
30. Okay. So yeah, you guys are very quiet. You can kind of creep down the steps if you like. And you can see, as you creep down there, you see 3 gentlemen kind of surrounding this halfling. And, they're just kind of shaking him down right now. So the conversation's just going along the lines of, you're overdoing your payment. We know you're always going around there searching the lake for stuff. You're always finding items. I'm sure you got something you can give to the Dead Rats Guild.
Do we recognize any of these terms? Dead Rats Guilds? Do we recognize?
Do a perception check.
Perception. Okay. Does this perception have anything to do with smell?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have advantage on that one then. That will be 18.
You can tell they're were-rats. The 3 gentlemen.
Everything okay?
Lycanthropes.
But also know they got a good sense of smell too.
Obviously, they'll know we're here.
But if you guys are talking out loud,
I'm talking very low. Just like I am right now. I just said that to her. But you can, if you want to.
say it is like you can talk to Percy quietly, or you could talk to.
Well, she asked me a question.
I know. No, I'm just saying, like, when you gotta pretend like you're in the moment, like you're coming down these stairs. It's a very small room, very echoey, probably.
Yeah, that's why I was.
I mean-
I'm talking at the volume I am.
There's only so much we can do other than just calling them out.
I'm gonna use like hand signs with my crossbow. Like, you want me to kill him? I'll put a bolt. Like with the faceless thing, you want me to put a bolt in him?
That translates to, you want me to put a bolt in them?
You want me?
I'm gonna transform. I'm gonna take my coat off and throw it on the ground and transform into a werewolf before we go down the stairs.
It's gonna be very noisy.
Yeah. So they kind of they catch him off guard. They kind of turn around.
Well, I don't howl or anything. Whatever the noise makes for my bones to crack or whatever.
I'm thinking the room's echoey, but they also are were-rats. They can smell and sense stuff too. You know, they kind of turn to face you guys.
Now that they know we're here.
I'll give you an intimidation check if you like. Although were-rats are really nasty assholes.
Boy, what we have here?
It's none of your business. Just move along. Take that thing with you.
I'm making it my business. You want me to make an intimidation check?
Sure.
That'll be a 22.
All right. They're definitely they're kind of shock, kind of like, you know how animals kind of tall.
Yeah. It's a wolf versus a rat.
3 rats.
3 rats.
Where rat?
How would you guys like to?
There rat.
Ava's gonna be like, why don't you leave that nice halfling alone, and you don't have to die.
I'm gonna let you go.
He owes us. He's backing his. He's overdoing his taxes.
Taxes on what?
Protection.
So you threaten to hurt them and then extort them for money to not hurt them.
The Dead Rats Guild runs all of Neverwinter. It's huge.
I've never heard of you, so you can't be doing very much. Pretty sure the Zentarum run this place, not the dead rats?
Roll intimidation.
Bunch of dead rats running things. Let's see here. That's gonna be 13.
All right. Okay. And then one guy looks at Palos, the halfling. You better get your money. You're lucky these came and saved you. Because the Dead Rats Guild don't forget. And so they'll make their way up to the stairs where you guys are and try to walk past y'all.
Or shoulder check them if they try and walk too close.
I just stare them down. Just stare them down as they go
Just
by.
stare down.
Yep.
And so they would leave, leaving the halfling there. Well, thank you very much. Good deeds done. You should feel good about yourselves.
How much did you owe them?
Oh, they always want something, you know. They raise the price every time I pay, and they raise the price again. The Dead Rats Guilds, they're old softies. They run the sewer systems around Neverwinter.
Sounds like a good job for your cat.
As I put my leather jacket back on, I say, we're looking for a shard. And
Shard, never heard of Shard, no. No money here. Just me living.
Insight check,
All right.
Yeah, I was about to
please.
say.
Oh no, 11.
He's lying through his teeth, though.
Yeah.
He can't hide it. Ugh. Well, I wish I could make you tea, but I'm all out of tea.
Well,
So, very nice you guys stopped by. I really appreciate you. Yay!
Jurah, do you have anything to say to him about the shard of Selune?
yeah, little
You
one. I don't think you're telling the truth. So, you're going to be truthful with us, or you might have a little bit of a problem on your hands.
These shards are magical, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna just cast Detect Magic. Hold on, let me see.
Because I feel something in here, and I know my friends don't have anything.
Lady Jasmine agrees.
So
Reminding
they'll-
y'all she's
yeah.
with y'all.
Oh yeah.
She was there the whole time you got the
Yeah.
fucking tattoos.
Yeah,
She didn't say
she went-
shit!
She's tired.
She did get a tramp stamp.
Yeah, so I can
I
just
watched.
sense the presence of magic within 30 feet
Oh,
of me.
it's in the room, yes.
So can I like narrow down?
When you start narrowing it down and you realize that this guy's a really decent high level trinket thief kind of halfling, and he's hidden it. What's Shorty doing? What's Shorty doing? What is Shorty doing? Why is he just touching the walls and stuff? That's weird. That's rude to do in somebody's house.
This is a house?
I live here, yes.
Well, as we said before, we were looking for the shard, and you are lying to us.
Well, let's say I found a shard, a very precious shard, and I didn't want to be separated from it.
Well, I guess we can go get those rat guys to come back. Hey, rat guys!
All right, okay, let me ask you a question. Okay. Let's make you saved my life, but let's make it sporty. How about I ask you a riddle, and if you answer the riddle, I'll give you the shard.
How about sorry. How about you play him in dice?
I was about to say, how about a nice dice game?
Don't you like riddles?
We like dice.
All right, if you can't answer the riddle, I'll play dice.
I do like riddles.
All right, okay, all right, okay. Here's the riddle, okay?
Percy got me a riddle book for my birthday when he was teaching me how to read. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
What is always half wet and usually half dry? When it appears, for your golden gems it will try.
A halfling that's being waterboarded?
No.
Well, that sounds about right now.
If you guys want my booty, you have to figure out the puzzle.
Half wet, half dry,
And it comes for your gems.
and it comes for your gems and gold.
Golden gems.
Purse.
For your golden
Hey.
gems. You cried?
It's wet
What was the last part?
And dry.
and
It's
dry.
it's usually half wet. It's usually half dry. But when it appears, for your golds and gems it will try. Look, maybe you guys should just let me keep the gem. I'm just a poor smuggler, and I'm just, I don't have much of a booty here.
The horse's name was Friday. I'm sorry, I'm really focusing on passing detect magic right now.
Think of things that want your gold and your money.
Riddles I can't look at.
I mean, what do you need the shard for? What are you going to do? Put up your ass?
No, but I'm gonna
What
put
kind of
something
person
up
puts
yours.
something like that up their ass?
I'm gonna put my
Oh,
foot up your
God.
ass if you don't get stuff being
Oh no!
Save your life.
That
and
is
you
sort
give
of
us all
some
this
sort of
trouble.
fetish I hear. A butt pirate.
What do they come on?
Pirate's booty.
What?
What do they come on? I mean, that's actually, let me reword that.
A pirate ship!
Let me reword that.
Yeah.
A pirate ship!
Ah, you're right.
Ah,
Pirate ship is always half wet and usually half dry, and when it appears, golds and gems it will try.
There you go.
All right, a deal's a deal. But you'll leave the rest of my booty to me, right?
Depends on what you have.
Just gems and jewels.
Yeah, I don't need that.
All right, so then he'll go to the secret thing and does a bunch of stuff to the rock, and he pulls the shard out. And he hands the shard to you.
We didn't come to rob you. We just came for what we're looking for.
Going back into a trance.
So yes, so when you grab the shard, you see a woman looking at you, and her eyes are like two globes of the moon. Her beauty is luminous, and she's youthful and ageless. And you can see she wears this delicate gown that even though you guys been running through the dark water, it couldn't soil it at all. And through all the panic and madness around you, she just smiles at you as she kind of holds you a little bit. And her hand gently caresses your hair. She looks at your father and she nods. And the roadmen, there's some roadmen, they surround you as the sounds of the water starts crashing. It's like thunder against rocks. And then you just feel another hand come around and grab your hand, and it takes hold of it, and it's warm and caring, and you feel it, and you know from the touch it's your mother. And then you're out of the trance. So you were,
The woman with the glowing eyes?
that's not your mother,
No,
it was another
okay.
woman.
Another woman.
She agreed to your father's request to accept the burden. So she's probably the leader of the group.
Gotcha.
And your mother, knowing the burden that your father is going to take, grabbed your hand.
Okay.
You snap out of it.
Okay, so what I'm feeling now is I now see my father, a woman with glowing eyes, speaking to my father, who's now taken on the burden of my death and of the other 11. And I now have finally seen my mother, who gave me a touch that I instantly knew it was her. That's what I have so far. both my parents and a woman in the room as well with them.
What did the woman look like?
She was luminescent.
Yes,
She like glowed like the moon.
glowed.
What do you have to say about that priestess of the moon?
I was going to chime in. I didn't want to interrupt y'all.
She speaks.
It seems that you're seeing visions that Selune had saw. This is something that occurred. This is what brought about her tears, this situation. These are things that made her cry. Your father accepting the burden, and your mother holding your hand. We must find the third shard so we can finish this memory.
We must do this now. The day's getting dark.
Yes.
Then we just pat the guy on the head.
Well, thank you, little halfling, for giving us the shard.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Here's-
advice be more
Here's a ruby eye
honest?
patch.
Oh! It's a wizard! I'm like the pirates on that riddle.
You sure are.
There you go.
Turns him invisible.
So pissed.
Do you mind if I look at my precious just one more time?
No. I know. My cat's still with me.
So you guys exit the sewer system. Where would you guys like to go now? It's probably around 7 p.m. It's getting a little darker. You probably maybe hunt for the third shard the next day, or you can go for it at night. It's up to you guys. If you want to go for the third shard, we can go.
What say you? Are you feeling that you know where it is?
She senses it in the river district, so it's a little bit of a walk from here.
Where's our horses at? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Staple.
Would you like to go home for the night and find it in the morning, or what would you like to do?
It's up to you guys. I have plenty of energy, but
You don't really have to go anywhere.
No, let's go.
Percy's got his magical mansion, so you don't have to backtrack or anything.
Yeah.
Let's press on. We'll press on. We're not going to take another rest.
So you guys are going to press on. So you guys are going to make your way down to the river district. And you guys just kind of following Jurah's lead. And as you go into the river district, Lady Jasmine kind of points out, and you guys can see, black and still, the tower floats above Neverwinter. And it's one of the earth moots. And it's kind of just floating above the city. And Lady Jasmine's like, that is the shard of the night.
The whole island?
It's just very small. It's maybe just like a tower almost. Like one level of a tower. It's very small. It ripped off from a castle at one time. That tower used to belong to Selune, and now it has been corrupted by darkness.
And how do we get up there?
Is there a staircase
It's
that
100
goes to
feet.
it?
It's 100 feet above.
I can fly.
Well, these potions were really expensive, but I mean, we could fly up there.
Did you buy any?
No, I did not. I bought greater health potions and a potion of invisibility.
You bought 3 flying potions too.
I did. Weren't they really super expensive?
They were
though?
like, well, they were like, I don't think they were that. They were $450 for 3 of them.
You have a grappling hook, haven't you?
Yes.
They're gonna make him climb up there. You wanted that fucking grappling hook? You got it now.
Well, I've got a grappling hook, but a grappling hook isn't gonna...
I kind of want my flying potions for emergencies.
Yeah.
We can always go back the next day.
I mean, can I use my crossbow and
Why don't
tie a
Percy
rope
just
to
fly
it?
up there and then bring your rope back to us?
That's possible too. It's
You also have
100
the
feet.
2-way bag. Give Percy one.
You guys climb in the bag.
climb inside the bag.
About
Stop
yay
breathing.
big. It
Stop
doesn't
breathing.
have. No, it has this much space.
Oh.
It doesn't. That's the thing. It's
Well,
got
you gotta
limits.
bring in your pets then.
Mine can fly.
Yeah, you can just fly up, drop down the rope. and
This
just
is
climb
where
up.
characters come together a plan. That's wonderful.
Fly up there and bring a rope. I'll tie it together down here and we'll climb across.
Who's got a long rope? I didn't get a chance to buy
We both,
any.
I have 50. I've always had 50 foot of rope.
We got 50 feet of rope. Okay, we're gonna
Don't
need,
go anywhere without it.
and we're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need double that.
If
Is it
anybody,
100 feet up?
100 feet up.
So I need
if you guys started with explorers packs, Then they came with rope.
I have the burglar's pack.
Still comes with rope. Cool.
So we'll tie that together, tie it to my crossbow.
How much rope is it, Chad?
50 foot of rope.
It's 100 foot above.
Right.
Tie them together.
Ah,
And
we'll
tie
connect
them
them.
together. And then
Are you good with knots?
I cannot.
so I'm gonna have to make this with disadvantage unless Jurah wants to make the shot with the crossbow. Are you...
He can fly it
I
up
can
there.
fly up there.
Ah, even better. I'm just fucking
Fly up there and then tie it
Yeah.
down.
We all have rope.
So,
shimmy, Jimmy.
do you know how to tie a knot up there? Percival? Do you know how to tie knots?
not-
I think so.
Can't you do mending to put the two ropes together or something
Exactly.
like that?
I can do that.
That's probably what you're going to do, and I ruined it, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Um,
Say it like I did say it.
I was just trying to figure out how that was going to.
He casts mending.
I cast mending, and I put the ropes together, and I start to fly up with one end of the rope. And once I get to the top of the tower, what do I see?
It's an empty tower. You can kind of see through the windows. It's been ripped off from the top of the castle and
Yeah.
it just floats there.
Are there any like bars or anything that I can like
You can go right
tie?
in.
I mean that I can like
Oh
tie
yes,
the rope
absolutely.
around.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
What can I tie the rope around that I can see?
I forgot to use that for
Just-
weapon returns.
You know,
That's cool.
A rusty peg.
inside all is shadowy except for a tiny glowing white sphere resting on the outer edge of a circle of inert ruins near the brick wall. And you recognize it's the shard. It would appear that the shard fell through the roof and landed on this circle of ruins.
So we all shimmy y'all up the rope, okay?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Even that priestess, she's gonna be able to get
She's
up?
going to stay down on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Like a carrier.
No. Do you want to do a arcane check? It's going to be very high.
An Arcana check.
Yes.
Arcana.
Hold on.
It's you're gonna. I'm wondering if you could tell what kind of teleportation circle that is.
Can I help?
But you would recognize it's some kind of teleportation. I don't know. He's done a lot of book reading. He was in Candlekeep for a while. I
I've
don't know.
got some Arcana.
Yeah, but this is high level shit here.
Okay.
I'm setting at 25.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah! You got that shit. Tell me what kind of teleportation circle that is. Tell me.
It's you can see it's Nesserine, like this ancient. Yes, it's an ancient race.
Oh. Okay.
So it's even older than maybe. Well, it's not older than Selune, but it's older than her religion or whatever. There's some old school shit going on in here,
And it's a teleportation circle?
and it seems active.
This is an active teleportation circle.
Yes. Now,
And I can't tell where it goes.
no, but you also with that roll also realize there's an alarm system hooked up to it.
Oh.
Yes.
And there's an alarm connected to it.
Booty
What
traps.
does the alarm do?
It alerts whoever cast the spell.
Yeah, you realized it now. So basically, if you were to walk into the room anymore, you would set off this teleport device.
What about float into the room?
That's a possibility, yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Percy in his wee boots.
Percy and his wee boots.
Don't you have a magical hand thing?
I
that
also
floats
have a
in the air?
magical hand thing that could float in and pick up the shard. But I want to know... What do I know about the language that it's written in?
Wow.
Do I know anything about the people who speak that language?
They're an ancient race that's gone, but they've left all these little. They left all these old. I'm trying to think of the good word. Like there's towers and magical things all throughout Faerun. They're like
Arcane ruins.
It's all throughout any Dungeons and Dragons book that you do. They have little pieces of them throughout the universe or the world.
Okay.
But they're all gone. They were very powerful. They believed in magic and stuff like that.
Percival Paxton will cast his mage hands and send it over and try to pick up the shard.
as you cast the mage hand, you realize there are other creatures in this room already that you couldn't see. So, roll for initiative. But they didn't get set off by the alarm, so that's good news, okay? Ooh, nat 20.
Oh.
Alright, 25 to 20. Alright, me. 20 to 15.
I got 17.
I got 19.
Okay. 15 to 10.
14.
14.
You want to pick which one?
He can go first.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So I get to go first. You guys are kind of on the edge of the room. These creatures have already been in here. They're kind of like a darkness that's in here. We'll start with, we're just going to go around the horn here. One's going to teleport right to Fenrir's space. 17?
17 hits.
17 hits. And I'll put a representation around Fenrir. Okay.
He sits in.
This shadowy-like creature comes around you. You're going to take 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Another one's going to go after Percy. It's going to be 9.
No.
But I'll put him by you, just kind of give you an idea. And then, sensing Jurah is Moon. If you're on a quest, they're going to go after Jurah. That's a dirty 20.
19 to hit, so yes.
Okay. So you're going to take 11 points of necrotic damage. And now it is your turn.
Alright, and it's these two
Oh,
shadow...
I'm sorry. This one's by you.
Okay.
So we have 3 shadow-like creatures with y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my hunter's mark on this creature here.
Natural 20. Oh my god.
Natural 20. And that's with my
Sort of.
sharpness. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus the 14, that's 38.
28.
Yep, 28.
Now you
Then-
roll your dice again.
Yep,
28 plus dice. It's a huge crit.
13 more, so 20 plus 13.
30, 40,
Good.
1.
41?
40. 8 plus 3 is 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 41.
41.
How's it
41
look?
on the first attack.
How does it look?
Well, it's a shadowy creature, so it looks like I'm just kind of...
Is it a magical sword?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Yes,
This-
then yes.
That.
So the 3 times that I just whack it, it's like... It looks like I'm whacking at, like a big, dark cloud. It's like all around me. And then all of a sudden it just disappears.
Just out of curiosity, roll that d20 again. Okay, it would have been nothing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, you killed one of those shadow stalkers.
And then I can actually go again, don't I? Yes.
You can't do that
Yeah.
yet.
No?
Because it would be
Next
on your
turn.
next turn.
Okay, so, okay. Oh, it's on my first turn. Okay.
You do get your other attacks though.
Yeah. And that's 24.
24 hits, yeah.
10. That's 15 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's 27
That
to
is.
hit. That's another 15 damage.
Okay, how's that look?
All right.
Again, I'm just... A bad storm's around me and I'm just... and I'm making all this noise. You guys can't see anything, but a big puffy cloud, and then it goes.
You feel yourself getting close to answers, so you want them, and you're cutting through them.
I'm getting angry, and that was the end of my turn, actually.
All right, Lucas, you're up. I think we only got one last.
I had an idea, but I was like, I don't think I need to do that anymore.
Magical weapon.
Yeah, well, you already know what it is. Classic.
Light that bitch.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get sneak attack?
Yes.
Do I get advantage because you're flanking? I genuinely do need to know these things because I forget.
Sure. If she's you're next to her.
It's me and Finra.
Yeah. You always give it to somebody.
It feels illegal to have that many options.
You only get one attack. She gets 2, so you have to.
Yeah.
That's how it makes your character better.
Let's see here. 12 plus 2. That's 22 to hit.
Yes.
Right. And then, so. Let's see. 8 slashing damage. I haven't ignited. I'm just going to leave that. So just the sneak attack damage. Now let's see if I can do these without it flying out. 7, 29.
How's this look?
You know when you like cut through a really dry piece of cornbread? And it just like it cuts, but it's also just like falling apart.
Okay.
At the thing, it just like falls like soot, just like a soot cake being cut.
And they kind of evaporate. They're kind of like old vestiges of Shar. Unfortunately, the tower had turned from Selune to this Shar stuff. But I'm not going to punish you guys, so please don't take this the wrong way. But as all this action's going on, the teleportation lights up. But you were able to disarm it, so there's no alarm went off. But these 2 werewolves come out.
2 werewolves?
Yes.
They're wolves.
They appear. And Finner, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Do it, buddy.
13.
You see that they have tattoos and clothing of the Uthgard clan. The Grey Wolf clan.
Okay.
Like they're from the Grey Wolf clan, but maybe removed, like a section of the Grey Wolf clan. How would you like to proceed?
I'm gonna holler at them in Luskin and draw my sword.
Okay.
And say, brothers, what are you doing up here? Because that's what it sounds like when I'm speaking Luskin.
We are tasked with protecting this from strangers.
Well,
it would have been a beautiful moment, but now we're using redneck voice.
I am Fender from the site. This is how they know they can't understand what I'm saying because I'm speaking a different language. No, but anyway, I say, hey, I'm from the Grey Wolf tribe. Do not attack us.
We are a sect loyal to Selune. We protect this tower.
Loyal to Selune?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Selune is mother of the night. Like Hermethes, we work for her. We worship her.
We are the Moonborn, and we have come.
We can smell it on you.
We are the Moonborn, her chosen. We are not here to cause a fight.
Okay, we heard there was a whomping and a wailing going on here. We had to check it out.
We had to destroy the visages of Shar.
Good.
We do not wish to fight fellow wolf.
Yes.
And this is my... I point to my friends and I introduce them all one at a time. Mm-hmm. This is Eru. And this is Percival of the clan Paxton. And this is Jurah, Sindarin Rangar.
And we're all looking at him, and I guess he's introducing us, but we're just like, he's like, and we're all like,
yeah. I'm speaking, listening to him.
We would come check the tower and have to fight the shadow creatures. They keep coming back. But we would leave you, but for some reason the teleport doesn't seem to be working right now.
We, I was speaking common tongue now. So that everyone can
They only speak Old Eluskan, like they're like a sect.
These are old Luskan members of the Grey Wolf tribe. They are guardians of Selune, not Shar. And they are not going to attack us. But the teleportation circle here does not work.
Is the crystal still there?
Yes.
Anything we can do to fix it?
Can we? I'll say to them, will y'all let my friend go over there and touch that shard?
Yes.
They have given you permission to touch the shard.
Am I going to trip the alarm though?
No,
That's
I
already
mean,
tried.
I would say it's fine.
Okay, alright. So she goes over and touches it. You said it was within the wall?
It was, yeah, it was
Kind
kind
of
of,
like
it
sticking
fell
out.
through the roof and
Yeah.
it somehow has disabled the teleport. So they can only teleport to you, they can't teleport back.
Gotcha. Alright,
So you're
so
going to the center?
So thus, we could have been an endless cycle of non-stop people teleporting in to attack y'all, had you not rolled a nat 20 to figure out there was an alarm.
You sound a little upset about that.
I love it. So
So
you reach down to grab the shard.
Jurah does reach down to touch the shard.
Okay, and as you grab the shard again, you're overcome with the dark water. You look up and you see your mother's face. Be brave, my little moonbeam. She embraces you as robed figures chant around you. And your father walks over and he gently places the family bow in your hand. And he just kind of lingers as he touches you. And you kind of feel the love from him and her, even though you don't know their names, and kind of their faces coming out. They come in focus and out of focus, but you can feel it. And you know this is the last time you'll see them. It's bittersweet that you remember them at the end of all things. And now the water is rising, it's flooding the room, it's sucked out all the light, and soon the life. And you can feel yourself changing, shifting. And this power they chant is causing you to phase out, as if you're teleporting. When the dam bursts and the creature that is hunted, the 12 enters. And he's known as the Night Below. He's a creature made of water and darkness, filled with hate. And he grabs hold of the woman with the big globe moon eyes and the delicate luminous gown. And he grabs his prize. He's won it. And you can see him tearing into her as you drift away, as the last light of the room is snuffed out by the dark water. And you see this man before you. And that is what's hunting you, or what's hunting y'all. And you know him, he's known as the Night Below.
okay.
Probably a fey creature. And you wake up.
So in this shard that it gave me a vision of my parents, and I got to see both at the same time, and looks to be Selune, and she took on this creature of the Fae as well, and he is of the dark?
He's made of water and shadow.
Yeah, it's just shadows and darkness and water.
He consumes the light wherever he goes.
And he took over Selune, and that was the end of that vision.
You saw Selune be consumed.
Yes.
Hmm.
From this creature of some sort.
But can darkness really get rid of light? I think there might be a way for us to save her.
That I don't know. I mean, that's probably what happened here.
We find him, kill him. All is well?
What say you, priestess?
She's
she's
on the
down.
ground.
She's
She's
stayed
down.
on the ground.
You can
that's
ask her when you go down there.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think? Hey, what do you think down there?
100 feet up, screaming at her.
I left the other bag with her. What do you think on there?
Oh, that would work.
Yeah, probably
That's
could.
really
And she,
neat.
I didn't get quite all of it.
Wouldn't it be
You're
one
breaking
way?
up.
I guess our next
One way.
Yeah.
He puts half of his sandwich through. In case you're hungry.
I guess the next thing would be is to find this dark creature that lives below, and then maybe we can find Selune.
Whatever it is, that creature ran you out, and that's how you ended up upon the beach.
Yeah.
They teleported you to safety.
With my bow.
Yeah.
No memory.
But the 11 of them stayed to fight off this creature.
Yep.
Yeah, you were teleported with no memory.
Except for the bow.
Except for the bow, the family bow.
Yes. That's cool.
How would you guys like to proceed?
Well, we'll need to leave the temple. I'll bid the Luskan men farewell.
But they can't go anywhere now. They're stuck.
Well, once you pulled the crystal up, now, because there's no crystal, it can work both ways.
Okay.
Do the crystals combined?
And do we know where this teleport goes?
If you were to combine 3 crystals, who knows what would happen?
Do it.
Do we need to ask that lady to come up with us?
You can come down to her if you'd like, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
If one disrupts it, none make it work. Go ahead, you can try 3.
Do you guys want to do that?
Sounds fun.
We're going through a portal?
We didn't come here to bake a cake.
Oh, you could ask them where the portal takes them.
Where
Yeah.
does the portal? Where's that portal take us?
The Neverwinter wood.
Neverwinter would. Neverwinter should.
It's a camp near Zinlena. It's where the original tower used to be. But now, basically, these followers of Selune, of the Grey Wolf clan, who have sworn themselves to her, they live in there, and they come here to protect the tower whenever it gets crazy.
Well, I don't know why we would go to Neverwinter Wood.
There's another tower there. Would have more clues. No.
Then I think we should put these shards together and see what it does.
One disrupts the circle.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay? One calls the circle not to work.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to try 2 or 3.
Maybe it makes it split.
Maybe do an arcane check.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to tell us it might cause
Can
an
you roll another
explosion.
natural 20 there for us? No.
Although, Lady Jasmine asked if she could have all the shards.
Yeah.
A reminder.
That's what I was asking her to come
Oh,
up.
she wants all the shards.
Yeah.
13.
I don't remember that being part of
To
the
see what would happen.
the agreement.
You know, one disrupts it. 2
We know it's
might
too
make it
dangerous.
even worse.
So I say we go back
Who
down
knows what 3 will do?
and see her.
Let's go see her.
Yeah.
It's like the pure essence of Selune inside a darkened tower of hers. And that's why it's counteracting whatever dark magic's in there.
Okay.
So we all slide down the rope, back down to
Okay.
her priestess.
You made it back. I'm
We
so
also
happy to see
find
you.
we found the 3rd shard.
May I?
Yes, and I can give it to her.
All 3 of them?
No, I keep them away from each other.
If I could have all 3, I will show you something.
I don't like her.
Didn't we already do a check on her?
Yeah,
though?
and she seemed fine, but
Insight check again.
Sure.
Yeah.
12.
Very honest.
I got like 20 to see
Well,
if she was being honest or
we've-
not.
Well, she's being honest that she wants all shards, but how do we know what she's
Then
going to do with
she
them?
works for Selune.
Or if
Come
she's
with
with her
me.
sister.
Don't believe the lights the
Take-
Selunites tell.
Take my hand. Take my hand, Jurah.
I don't know about this.
Let's go lay the
Okay.
shards out underneath. Because even though it's nighttime, you guys can't see, the shard of the night eats the shadows underneath it. So when people walk around it would just eat their shadows and whatnot. They have no shadows. Let's put it down there. Let's bring back what once was.
She hesitantly gives her hand to
Yeah.
the
And you walk
priestess.
under there and you guys gently put the shards down and you look up and you can see like a stairs start to grow made out of moonlight. These stairs that lead up to the tower, and then the tower starts to shift in appearance and starts to become like alabaster white stone, and it starts taking back its own ways and it glows. It's just like, now we have reclaimed this site of Selune, so no darkness shall pierce through. We brought light back to the city. You have.
Now we have lights.
And it glows almost like a little mini moon, yes.
To the
And
whole
you can
city.
walk the stairs up to it if you like.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's natural. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
You,
Walk up.
perhaps I will stay here and watch after this tower. You could come at any time if you'd like it. And you
Okay.
can utilize its abilities, whatever they might be, because I haven't been up there and I don't know there's a teleportation circle, but maybe there is.
I'm gonna walk up there.
Okay.
There's the
And
way.
it's just kind of like it's like 50-50. It's completely changed. It's like it was dark and dry, but now it's bright and it feels warm and it feels comfortable. And you, as a worshiper of the moon, feel very in tune with it.
I call you guys down. It's okay.
I'll come up there with you. Yeah.
It's just
You
a
guys can
beautiful
come in.
sight as it floats above the city.
Yeah.
Really wish I had that etching rod.
Should have gone to the tattoo artist. He had an etching rod.
That's something different.
And so maybe you guys spend the night just enjoying the.
Yeah. The moon.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna turn into a wolf for this. He'll turn into a four-legged wolf.
He's changed 3 times, and this is the first time he asked if it's okay.
He's gonna howl the whole time.
So you guys spend the night up there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hang out.
I mean, we have our house in a bag.
The wolf and the cat curl up together.
You're taking the cat on adventures.
The cat curls up on top of it.
The green cat that looks like a tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Spike.
Yeah, it's nighttime. We're laying down. Don't we need to animal handling check?
I don't know if this is you probably don't want to do it in this little tiny tower. It's a very small. It's like the top of a tower where they, in storybooks they would keep a princess. It's like a one-room tower. It's basically as big as you guys see there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe you guys retire back to Percy's lair. What are we calling it?
Percy's magical mansion.
Yeah, if you guys want to spend the night.
Percival's magical mansion.
Do you want to spend your time trying to do an animal check? Go ahead.
Yeah. You thought I wasn't going to be responsible.
What you got?
Let's see here. Let me. Stop every.
18.
18. Okay.
I got 14.
All right. So you guys spend your night doing that. Fenrir, I'm sure you howled at the moon.
I stayed out there in the tower.
Percy slept wonderfully again, probably.
It's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen.
You wake up in the morning, unless you want to do some more shopping. I think you should probably want to go pick up your
My bow.
bow.
Third day.
Your tattoo is now attuned.
Yes, you're tuned to tattoo.
And you're healed.
And you go there, and of course Richard's there, and he's like, "Where did you get this bow? Really? It's I don't understand the make of it. It took us. We thought we could restring the bow, but just the string off the other one, but it didn't work. We ended up having to put the string and etch on it, and it took everything to get it impugned.
I got it from my family.
We were able to do the best we could, but it's just there's more to this bow than we know."
And I can't read the I don't know
No.
what it says either. Okay.
But it's now a +2 bow,
Okay.
and he gives it back to you, and take care of it because it's very special.
I really appreciate it. Thank
I
you.
don't know where that went, but I'll have to find it later.
She grabs the bow, puts it on.
And when you grab the bow, you can feel it surge through you. You now have the sharpshooter feet.
Woohoo! Yeah! Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your range weapon attack rolls. Your range attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you are proficient with, you can choose to take a 5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack damage. Ooh.
All right.
Is there anywhere else you guys wanted to go? How would you guys like to leave the city if you're to leave the city? There is a Harper teleportation circle, and I also know there's people with teleportation abilities.
There are people with teleportation abilities.
Well, what's the next
The next stop?
step in our quest is to
Well, you
Find
find Lars,
You
right?
think, yeah, you think back to when you were at Durr's Tavern and you were having you guys didn't know each other, so you were all kind of guarded. But then you got to know Lars on the trip, and you really liked his puns. And you know he's being tortured, and you've done everything you can. But you also know this place is almost 1,000 miles away. Now the teleportation circle will take you maybe halfway there. Well, no, actually the teleportation circle is 1,000 miles away. You are probably a couple of thousand miles away right now.
Is there a teleportation circle back in Vandalin in our home?
Yes.
No, is there? You made one?
Yeah, I set one
Okay,
up.
all right.
Actually, I don't really need a circle to go anywhere anymore. I can just go with any place that I'm familiar with. There's just a chance there'll be a little bit of a mishap.
And it can take all of us?
We're gambling.
That's right.
Take up to 8 creatures, right?
Yeah, I think I could transport up to 8 creatures anywhere in the world. Or, yeah, anywhere in the world, really. I don't have to have a teleportation circle, but it does help.
Okay.
I trust you, Percy. I had commissioned some stuff back in Vandalin if we can't go back there real quick.
We can pop back to Pandolin.
And then let's go. And leave from there.
So you're going to teleport to Phandalin first.
Vandalin, pick up my stuff from the blacksmith, and then we'll go back over there. Go back to where
we'll
you
have
were
to
going.
rest a day.
We would have to rest. I don't want to hold us up then.
Well, it just takes a day. I mean, I have to do a long rest.
Yeah, we can't
Because
hold
it's a
up a
7th level spell.
Let's end this session with a cool 100 roll to see if you show up where you're supposed to show. This person only knows this place by map.
Oh, he's got it.
Yep.
This is all legit. We're gonna find out what happens.
So, familiarity is permanent circle, associated object, very familiar, seen casually, viewed once, description, or false destination.
I think I'm going off a description.
Description?
Yes, you kind of. I mean, you never viewed it. You've never been there. Only on a map. That doesn't seem very fair.
Very familiar is that you've been very often. Description is a place whose location and appearance you know through somebody else's description, perhaps from a map.
Perfect. There it is.
So, description then?
Yep, description. This will be fun.
Let's go.
We need 74 through 100 to get on target. A mishap could happen, which is... Hold on, I just want to make sure everybody's completely
No matter
aware.
how you roll this, it's going to end up fucking fun. You'll either end up in some cool action, or you'll end up right where you're supposed to be.
We could end up completely off target in a relatively similar area, or we could have a little bit of a mishap where all of us are pretty badly injured.
Okay.
Oh, all
You
right.
can get pretty badly injured.
So
sitting
it's
at your
basically
door.
a Wednesday.
Alright, if you're willing, everybody link hands. And I'm going to roll a d100, see what happens.
I thought we would do this since COVID.
What is it? 32?
It's 23.
It's 23?
Close, 79.
A merry mishap.
What is it? 23?
Yep.
I have a description, and 23 is getting me a mishap. So, everybody is going to... The spell's unpredictable magic results in a difficult journey. Each teleporting creature takes 3d10s of force damage, and the DM re-rolls the table to see where you wind up.
So do we
So-
roll for our own?
Well, I'm not going to reroll. I'm going to just come up with what I want you to end up at.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair
That's where I
too.
can continue it.
DM's rule is law.
Yep.
So, everybody's going to take
I'm going to just pick up right where you guys land.
16 damage.
Ouchie.
So, the party pops away as we use
Pop
teleport.
in.
Do we like?
Pop, like, end up smacking into each other as we arrive. Is that what the force damage is?
Something happens.
Punk, punk, punk.
Oh!
Multiple mishaps can occur, by the way. So, I mean, if you want to re-roll and see if we get
No.
more
I
damage.
like that you guys teleported, and it was the first time Percy did it, and it just didn't quite go right. You guys teleport away,
Okay.
and only the gods know where you went.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. Okay, then.
Lars is just gonna die being tortured.
Here's your guy.
Lars
Oh,
is, yeah,
He was never meant to live.
Yeah.
Peter
he's
did.
dead.
Percy was envisioning Lars's torture
Oh
chamber
my
and
gosh.
just ends up in a completely different torture chamber.